invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification is lit. You guys do not want to miss out for any future updates. We're dropping them back to back, everybody. So let's go ahead and have an afternoon, kind of late stream for everybody across the pond. Apologize for that, everybody, but you guys know, man, you got to have that bell notification lit. You never know when we're going live, especially, we're 3 days away from XPX's, 1 year anniversary. So there's a lot of things cooking on the back end. Lack of sleep is definitely what's going on, but we're here for the long term. Let's get the stream filled up. These are the impromptu streams. You just gotta have that bell notification lit, man. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and you don't want to miss out. So, this is not the scheduled scripted show. This is bell notification lit. You pull up to the show, and we check out what's going on in the markets. And again, just like the other days, it's kind of amazing seeing BTC hold so strong, even while everything that's going on around the world. It really shows you that, a lot of people are going to be holding on to BTC as people find that this is probably one of the safest way to hold some wealth, everybody. And that's what it's going to do for us. And BTC is that great thing that, brings all the attention into the market so people can check out great projects like XPX doing off-ramping, 1 year anniversary coming up. So people can come in and check out, what's going on with Ethereum and all the meme coins on there. You guys know we got Jerry the Turtle that's been pulling up nonstop, working on some things for this community for sure to take things to the next level. And that's exactly what we're going to do, man. That's what this channel is honestly about. And we still have the $500 giveaway going. There's already been like 3 or 4 winners picked. And, yeah, these funds will be hitting your guys' account very, very shortly. We are in different time zones. So, some of these nights to do this stuff for you guys, I got to stay up super late to make sure I catch everybody. But if you're interested in the $500 giveaway, I know we got just about 20 people in here. I know it's going to fill up. But those who are joining in right now, I do want to share you guys this link right here, because this link right here is the way that you're going to be able to register, right? And then join this Telegram right here, which is super important, where we're going to have signals for you guys free. You don't have to join a Discord and pay for it. There's little signals going to be posted for you guys where you guys can print right off of BYD-Fi. All right. So follow these steps, register first, then join the Telegram. Everybody else, we're going to have to, get everybody on the zone and make sure that we get them back in there, man. Hey, Rico, XPX first year birthday will be fire. Can't wait. Mr. Mo, we did it. Honestly, that is huge right there. We've actually done it. We've been tested. We've gone through all the steps. We've done it the right way. We kept our investors first. We consistently kept our word, and I can see everything really coming together. I think you guys are going to be really happy with your guys' team, as we are super happy with our community, because we've done it, fam. We've literally done it, and there's some big things. You guys know how we roll. It's going to be a magical moment for all of us in 3 days. No matter what the market's doing, keep pushing XPX, keep getting the word out there. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's all it is. I registered but got kicked out of the group. LOL. Dynamite, send me your Telegram name, DM me. And I'm working on that right now. There's like a little bug with that little thing. So, everybody that's doing it right now, make sure that you register first and then join. And it's possibly better to join that Telegram. There's a register link in there, but I'll get them to add it. I got a whole team behind the scenes for you guys in that Telegram group that's going to be doing some things for us, that's getting all these channels filled up, making sure that we're getting some good calls. I'm giving you guys some of the best stuff right now. So we're going to make sure that you guys win. That's what I'm here to do, is to make sure that you guys win. Where's the link? Somebody asked. Let me post the link once again. Register right here and then join this Telegram. I got a whole team behind the scenes for this Telegram. You guys are gonna love. This is just the inception of it. That's all. So you're literally getting in, and I'm gonna keep bringing you guys money. That's just what I'm gonna do. I really don't like. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep bringing you guys more money. Okay. So right now there's a $500 giveaway. If you think there's not gonna be more giveaways, you got another thing coming. So join the Telegram. Keep the bell notification lit, and let's rock together. Let's learn together. Let's grow together in this space, and let's print together, okay? One of my favorite things to do is print off an exchange, take it off of there, and put it right into XPX. Oh my God. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. You guys don't have to put it into XPX. You can put it in whatever you guys like. But I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite things to do because my investment is safe there. So we got, hey, bro, what's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Pull up. What's up? Roos. What's up, everybody? Man, the stream is filling up super fast today. I really, really appreciate it. We got a really hot market. Bitcoin's looking so good. The markets are looking strong. It's almost like they can't fake you out anymore. And I really think that a lot of people, especially those that are tapped in with us in XPX, this is really huge for us because, you know, we're not only tapped in as far as the project, but we know the market, right? That's why we move a certain way in everything that we do. So the fact that we're here and we got our 1-year anniversary coming up in 3 days really shows you guys that we are here to stay, and we have some amazing things that we're gonna roll out, fam. Some amazing collaborations. This is just the start. I promise you guys, everything that we've done has just been version 1. So we got what's up, boss fam? We got Check I or MIDA, man. Get the whole community in here, and we're definitely gonna check them out, man. I'm sorry I can't see the link on my screen. Can you pin it? You know what? Let's grab the link. Copy this link, right? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this right now, and then we're gonna go to XPX. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually post a link inside the live stream. Are you listening in on the XPX one, or are you listening on this one? Check this out. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to post it in both of them. That's just what I'm going to do. Let me mute this. Let me open this. And does it let me right? Okay, right here. Boom. Let me post that. That's the link right there. Let me grab the other one. There we go. If there's a problem, I'm telling you, we're going to find a solution no matter what. Come over here. Let me post this. Boom. Boom. There goes the links right there. That's on the Rico Money Bags. And then we're actually just going to go and we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to go all the way and do it the right way. We're going to come over here to the XPX one as well. And we're going to do the same thing for all our listeners and show everybody some love and give everybody this opportunity as well. I see you over here as well. This is the Telegram group. Do not join the Telegram first. It's better to register and then join the Telegram. And we'll go from there. If you get booted from the Telegram, it's not me that booted you. The bot's acting a little funky. Just let me know, and then what we'll do, we'll make sure that it gets squared away, because there's going to be more and more giveaways up in there. You know, I'm squeezing these guys. I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's something different. You know, I'm letting them know, hey, I need something for my community. I need stuff for the people. This is how we get more people. You guys want to be, you know, one of the top exchanges? Well, let's get the people in there. The people are the ones who are going to get that to happen, right? So we got Roar, fam, holds the line, buy, hold, and grow. Secure investment at its finest, man. What's up, Icy, man? Welcome in, everybody. Let's get the Roar community in here. We'll definitely check you guys out. I want to see you guys roar in the chat. Is that possible? Can you guys roar in the chat for your bags, man? That's what it's all about. And we got BTC roaring. Let's be honest, man. It's definitely roaring. It's looking good. You know, I got it's a little loud. We've been doing some trading, fam. Let me quiet this down a little bit. Wait a second. Let me quiet this down just a bit. This is the Solana one. Let me go to BTC. Let's quiet this down just a bit. Get everybody nice and comfortable. I don't want everybody thinking that you got to be able to look at charts like this to be able to print. That's not the case, okay? So we're looking at BTC right now, and we're going to go straight to the daily chart and get this going once again to show you guys how this daily chart continues to show us this bullish momentum on what's going on right now. Hey, Rico, we're here. We're hitting the house. Oh, Chronara style. Let's go, James, man. I'm glad to see you up in here again, man. Looking forward to possibly some collaborations, you know, and making things happen. You guys know what's up. It's a wagging movement, and we make things happen over here at XPX, and really on this channel, we make things happen. I love making things happen. I mean, it's just, you can count on me to make it happen. That's what we're going to do. There's one thing for sure, rain or shine, is like, nah, if he says he's going to do it, you better not bet against it. It's not a wise investment if you're betting against that. So we got BTC, another wise thing not to bet against, because if you zoom out and you look at it on the daily chart, bounce off the 50, go back up, bounce off the 50, going right back up, right? Now, I do want to be transparent with you guys. I want to be real with you guys, right? This is what we have to we have to be able to understand this. So when it happens, we're not shooken out and we think the world is over, right? If BTC broke the 50 moving average and it came down to the point of control, which, you know, acts like a magnet, is it the end of the world? No. If it comes down to the end of the lower value range, is it the end of the world? No. Is it an $87,000 Bitcoin? Yes. Do I think we're going to do that right now? I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm pretty impressed with how the market is holding Solana and everything, while, you know, all this stuff is going on with like the wars and everything like that, right? Missiles, rockets, all kinds of things being launched. I will say that Bitcoin and the rest of the market's holding really well, but I do want to be cautious, and this is how you can be cautious with me as well. X just banned Pump Fund. Yeah, I see everybody celebrating, all the veterans in here. And I saw Mr. Mo, and I'm not shocked, and nor am I surprised to see like AD in here having fun with that right there. But you know, we'll see what happens, how long that lasts. But this is what we're going to pay attention to. This Bitcoin, the rising tide that raises all the ships. You know, the daily chart, we're looking good, and we'll come down to the 4-hour chart. It's getting choppy, right? It's going above, back under, back above. But this is the range that BTC is trading in, down here from 103 to the upper valley range of that 108. And we can see that although it's doing all this, really is range trading inside this gap right here. And what we're looking at is the volume profile. This thing is very powerful. This tool right here on the side, look it up. The volume profile, it is extremely powerful and gives you an idea where you don't have to play the guessing game too much. And this is where about it's going, and you'll start to trade these gaps. This is the 4-hour chart, looking pretty good. We're back above the 50 moving average, but I still think because there's not market clarity, we're going to have these little momentarily pumps, but maybe a little bit of sideways trading. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't mind if I'm wrong and it pumps. You know, I don't mind. The casino is closed. I don't know if they can close it, Mr. Mo. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be kind of crazy because, I mean, we already know where people are going to flock to. So right here, down to the 1-hour chart. If you're looking to trade Bitcoin, I would come down to this 1-hour chart. If you're inside that Telegram with me, if you registered and you got your account, or maybe you're thinking about doing it, this is a great strategy for something like Bitcoin right now. Wait until you see the Chronora chart, man. We're gonna be checking it out, man. We're definitely tapped in. We're definitely tapped in, and I think we should, you know, work together so like that we can get some exposure and get everybody out there knowing what's really, really, really going on. So that BYD5 bot is vicious. Yes, it is. I only lasted a second. Register with the link, though. Don't worry, and I'm going to take care of that. That bot is vicious. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's crazy. We're going to fix that bot because it's kicking people out. Just be a little bit patient. Get in there, and then DM me your UID number, and I'm just going to be giving this money away. Honestly, those first come, first serve, those who are signed up, bam, bam, bam. I'm not going to waste no more time because I already know there's going to be more giveaways, so I'm not going to even make it that hard for everybody. Register, get into TG, send me your UID number, you won. That's simple. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. AD, you're funny. But if you guys are in that TG, if you guys are thinking about joining that TG, I want you guys to understand that you don't have to go and trade with real money right away. You guys can use a demo account and practice your strategy for a month. The market's not going anywhere. You're not going to miss out on anything. Once you have your strategy, it doesn't matter if it's a Monday, it doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday, it doesn't matter what's going on. Always jealous on the shades. You know what? We're going to add some shades to the merch store, to justshopcrypto.com, and I think you just gave me an idea to have some shades so the community can rock the Rico shades and we can have some fun with that and just cover up your laser eyes. If you get a bag of XPX, you're going to need some shades. You're going to get into laser eye mode, and then you don't want to burn your equipment up, right? So right here, 108,000, 1-hour chart, very simple chart to read, 50 moving average. The minute it broke, you could have traded this right now. Obviously, I like to add some other indicators to give me some clarity. This might be a little bit loud for most, but here we go with the 200 moving average. This one's pretty nice. So let's say this, you see it coming down, 1-hour chart comes down, breaks the 50 moving average. The minute it broke to 2, we already know that it likes to fill these gaps. These little gaps in volume, oh my God, it loves to do that like all the time. So right now, you know, this is why we have bullish momentum. Even on the 1-hour chart, Bitcoin's still looking very, very bullish. Very bullish. So, you know, can we have some retest and come back down to right here, 107? Yeah, can we come all the way back to fill this gap again? 100%. You know, testing that 200 moving average. You can see when we break above it, we like to test it as well. So we could have some tests on here, but I'm just showing you that, you know, it doesn't even have to be that difficult. You could trade it like this, you know, 1-hour chart, 50 moving average, very powerful. Use the volume profiles to see where the ranges are at, and you're pretty good. You could use this on any time frame, really, and you'll start to kind of pick up. You see right here, this gap, this volume gap, this is a good sign right here. The minute it breaks above and you're like, I already know it likes to fill these gaps, you'll catch yourself a runner. This is exactly what these runners look like. And while it's trading on the bottom one, you don't have to do anything. You're waiting for that break above the 50, and eventually, you know, you get into the mode of adding these indicators. My favorite time of using this one is exactly when it's printed that it's breaking the 50 moving average at the same time. So this was a great one. This was a great one. This one was and that's probably why it fell off, because a lot of time if they're it falls off. This one right here, to bounce on the 50 and another green buy signal, nice little rally to ride right up. And how could you be able to tell that if you didn't have some things to like filter out the noise a little bit, right? And not be able to talk yourself out of your trade, because here we are with just these two indicators, the 50 moving average, the 200 moving average, and the parabolic SAR, you know, letting you guys know what the dots on the bottom is momentum, dots on the top it's bullish momentum, dots on the top, these crosses, bearish momentum. Came down, touched the 50, right back up. It gets so repetitive over time, and even if this stuff looks like, I'm not sure, I promise you, you can do this, okay? I'm not sitting up here better than anybody else. I'm no freaking genius or anything like that. It just practice. Every man needs his 10,000 hours, right? And that's what's happened. So if you can give yourself that opportunity to find a strategy that works for you, and I suggest that you start off with it very clean, a very powerful one. I would probably use this 50 moving average and the volume profile, and then you'll start to add some other ones, right? Your MACD, your stock RSI, I like the Williams percentage because it just straight up tells me when it's overbought and oversold, right? So, you know, when you see it right here, this line, it was oversold. You see it oversold. It finally broke above this 50 moving average, or this MACD above the zero. We have a bullish divergence. We're above the 50 moving average. You can see how this turns into a nice bullish trade all the way, right? And that takes time to acquire. So don't be hard on yourselves. Also, don't blow your actual money. Use a demo account. Ask me some questions and we'll find out what's really going on. We got the golden cross incoming. It's looking like it, bro. It's literally looking like it. I know a lot of people are watching that, and it's getting more and more exciting by the day to see it kind of unravel. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, in the short term, there's all this trading possibility and you can do all that, but you can literally just chill. We got the stock RSI. Yeah, we got the stock RSI is good, bro. That one's good. We got the MACD, which is, you know, it's pretty good as well. It plays with you. But one that a lot of people don't talk about, I'm not sure if you guys seen it, is the Williams percentage. And, you know, this is an oversold, overbought indicator. It doesn't play around with you too much. When it's oversold, it's oversold. You see the stock RSI, it was oversold. It just stays oversold for a long time. Come down here to Williams percentage. Oversold means oversold. That's what it means. I don't like to take trades in the middle of this Williams percentage because I call it getting caught in the middle of the road. We don't want to play Frogger. So if I'm going short, it better be overbought. Or if I'm going long, it better be oversold, right? So like that, I know I have the best opportunity for sure. He said this is that blunt house language. I love that, man. Honestly, he's dropped a lot of wisdom, and that's helped me refine things to a whole almost an unfair level, to be honest with you guys. That little hand-to-hand combat with this man. So BTC is looking good. We're gonna have short-term volatility, fam. You know, I would probably see the market even still be a little bit boring just for a little bit. I know we got this nice little surge from 104 to 108, but a lot of times I like to play Frogger though. yeah, the game, not the trade. But let's see if Bitcoin can hold this bullish momentum. Let's be honest, you know, if it doesn't blow past the previous highs, it most likely will come back down. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We're waiting on this. Everybody with me on this channel right now. We're not falling for the shakeouts. If you fall for the shakeouts and you fell for it and BTC goes to this yellow or orange zone and then altcoin season turns up, you know, right here, you guys can see it, Bitcoin dominance right here. Altcoin season, not even close. When altcoin season starts and you fumbled one of your favorite projects, you're going to hate yourself. And I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to hate yourself. Hate me instead. I don't want you to hate yourself, but come over here. Let's be patient. Let's understand that no matter what, even when there was wars, when there was all kinds of things happening, Bitcoin always kind of fulfilled its prophecy of this Bitcoin rainbow chart. Now, I could be completely wrong. That's why this is not financial advice, but I'm banking on it, okay? I'm banking on it. I want to see this thing hit its high, right? CZ says $500,000, $1 million. I'm a little bit more conservative in this area because I'm saying, hey, what, the bottom of the in the yellow for sure, right? In the yellow for sure. So $250,000 in the orange, which Bitcoin is orange, and it has hit the orange all the other times. We're talking about 300 and something. At somewhere around that level, there could be FOMO where CZ could be right. And because it went so high that it creates some kind of crazy FOMO and can send it to 500K. Now, that's a little bit like Moon Boy, even for CZ. And I'm a Moon Boy. I don't care what nobody says. I love my crypto terminology. You hate it or love it. I love the moment that I'm in. I love that we call people Jeets, the Moon Boys, everything that we have in here. I love this space. And I think you guys love it with me as well. And even me. You know, I think CZ was being about a crazy moon boy, but let's be conservative and say it just goes up to the yellow, right? Cool. Then what you know is when it goes up to the yellow, Bitcoin's dominance drops. And then we start to see that altcoin season. Why? Because humans looking for another opportunity. Humans are going to look for another entry somewhere else. And that's where you get your Jerry the Turtle to start to do good. Why? Because they start buying up ETH. That's where you get your XPX to do good. Why? Because they start buying up BNB. That's where you get all your Solana plays to do really good. Why? Because they start buying Solana and we have this crazy altcoin season, right? So this is what we want for this cryptocurrency market. It's going to come with some boring moments, some consolidation, some moments of uncertainty. But I come back to this rainbow chart and I don't let nothing psych me out. You're not going to psych me out. It's always done this. Then I don't listen to the fear corn. I'm dialed in. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've been a YouTuber since 2021. And I've been a developer since last year with an amazing team and community backing this XPX dream all the way up. So I've been in the trenches. I've climbed out the trenches. I know this market. And so this is where I'm looking at. And I think all those people that have a solid project, have a solid community that has proven, that they're tried and true, when that altcoin season comes, it's going to be crazy legendary for us because we already got proof of concept, proof of work. We have foundation set. That's amazing. Right now, every community, every project should be saying, how can we build a vibrant community so that when altcoin season comes and the rest of the world comes into, the retail starts to pour into this thing, that we have a community that is irresistible, that when people come in, it has so much charisma that they're like, I want to be with these guys, right? So this is what we're working towards right now, everybody. And I know it's going to happen. So let's go into some Ethereum. I see my Jerry fam up in here. You guys know you guys got a home here now when it comes to the YouTuber, dropping live streams almost every single day for the whole market. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're on ETH. It doesn't matter if you're on Pump Fund and you got your Solana going crazy or you're on BNB. We got you covered, man. We're here for the whole market. We got Ethereum right here. If you're part of Jerry the Turtle, you want to pay attention to this. This is looking really good. And I really think that we're going to be seeing, ETH come up to that over 3K. Look at this gap right here. Ooh, you see that gap? I want you guys to, when you guys see these gaps right here, I want you to get excited, right? Now, if BTC can continue its bullish momentum, that's really good. This is the daily chart, okay? So it moves a little bit slower. Understand that, right? But this is looking good. Right? If it can fill that gap, that's amazing. If it breaks the 50 moving average, we're going to be coming down to the other side. $1,400 ETH, that doesn't sound real, but anything can happen in this market. Let's see where we're at right now. Jerry the Turtle taking over Pepe, it could happen. I think that people need to understand that I think Shiba Inu went too far utility and they lost a little bit of their meme magic, and that Pepe doesn't have a real contender of somebody to go meme magic versus meme magic, okay? And meme magic is real. I've seen it happen. It's sparkly, okay? So just understand that right now. So this is the range that I would be looking at for ETH as far as its trading in. It's a lot more, 2,600 down to 2,400. This is the range that ETH is trading in. I don't see it coming down to that 1,400 on this lower value range. I also want you guys to know that these value ranges do adjust. So, if ETH kept pumping up, this stuff would move up and most likely be more, where it's more feasible. I don't see it going down to 1,400. I'll be honest with you guys, but this is a more accurate representation. This lower value range, 2,300 all the way up to this 2,800. Very, very doable. Very doable. Why? Because we see prior price right here. See this? This tells me that it's very doable. See that? Boom. So that's Ethereum right now. The ranges that we're trading in, the tighter one of your, range trading right here, I'd be looking at, some entries down here, getting out around, $2,800, $2,700 from 24 to like 27. But I don't like to trade ETH. I'll be honest with you guys on futures. That's not my thing. Let's go to Solana next. This is the one I like to trade right here. One of my favorite ones to trade because it just moves so smooth. It's so smooth. Fill the gap, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Fill the gap, bro. It works so good. So here we go. We do have Solana trading underneath the 50 moving average on the daily. It did get a little bit, bearish for a little bit. It is trying to fill this gap right here. It could trade for a little bit at the point of control, this red line, for a little bit because that point of control is like a magnet. And you can feel that the market is like, it's like very choppy right now. It's like, it's very, very choppy. So I can see where it's still trading sideways for just a bit, man. I need to go back and slow it down. No, man, you just need to keep pulling up, man. Don't worry about it. We refine this thing together, man. We're just working on our 10,000 hours. Enjoy yourself, relax. We got another stream tomorrow. We're not gonna stop, man. We're not gonna stop, man. The stream is going crazy, fam. Keep filling it up. Here goes Solana. I like to do a little bit of degen trading. I don't suggest everybody does this, but I come down to this 15-minute chart, and as you guys can see, let me know if you guys can see it. What do you guys see right here? You see this gap? Oh my. Oh my. And if on this 15-minute chart, Solana can break this 50 moving average, that's the thing. Once you guys get it down pack, you'll be able to trade long, you'll be able to trade short, and you'll be able to do this very easily. I'm going to hand it over. There's no charge to get into Telegram. I'm just going to be doing giveaways and free game. I'm just going to be giving it away. I want you guys to win. Maybe you guys win so good that you guys are like, hey, I'm going to support this Rico Moneybags guy because he's been helping me win so much. I'm going to go buy some of that XPX thing, right? So here we go, 15-minute chart. Okay, the market's a little choppy. It just ran up. Everything ran up. What goes up must come down. So are we seeing a potential nice little short right here? Right? We don't want to front run it, right? Shout out to Blunt. I'm following the treasure map. I don't want to front run this thing. It has not broken the 50 moving average, but I do see this gap right here. And I start rubbing my hands together and start like, I'm starting to see something. Can we go from the top of the valley range to the lower part of the valley range? 100%. We do it all the time. How can I get a better understanding of what's actually going on? That's where you start to add your indicators, right? Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We got a sell signal right here. Right at the mark. Okay, that's good. These are the ones I don't like when they're really far away. They're still winners, right? You can still have winners, but I like them when they're really close because that means they have a lot of like pressure, and you'll see it fly through a lot easier. So here we go. Stock RSI pushing down. Still above the 0 mark on the MACD. So, but we do have the candles lighting up dark red, which is bearish momentum. Already oversold on the Williams percentage, so it's most likely still got a little bouncing to do right there. But I like to see this right here. Now I would add the other one. Don't want to get too noisy on you guys, but you can see how where this gap is going to fill is exactly kind of where this 200 moving average is at, and that's probably where it could bounce and see if it wants to go. You see this gap that it wants to fill? It's also coincidentally right here on this 200 moving average. When it breaks one level, what does it do? It finds the next. Shout out to Blunt, right? When it breaks the 50 moving average, it's going to go down and find the next moving average and find the next level. So it's pretty ironic that it's inside this gap that you can see where it could possibly come and touch the 200 moving average. If it broke underneath that, we'll come even lower, okay? So I'm seeing a potential quick short for all those who are trading futures. Now, be careful because, like I said, it's pretty bullish right now. You're seeing some good price action, but that gas can only last for so long. It does have to turn right back around and make some things happen. And what do we do to get a better understanding? We use multi-time frame analysis. We go down to the 10-minute. Okay, there goes that little bounce, right? Off the 50. So not quite really ready to do it, but this gap right here is calling my name. It's calling my name. Here we go. Break underneath the 50 on the 5-minute. Down to the point of control. Already broke here. You already know it's coming down to here. You think it's an accident that the 200 moving average is lined up exactly with the lower valley range? So it's probably going to dance right here, do its thing, but it'll probably most likely come down here and touch that lower valley range anyways, especially with that doji candle that we have right there. So here we go. And here goes an example on the lower time frames. Break the 50. Came down to find the next level. Right exactly where, fam? The point of control on the 200 moving average. It loses this, and I know it's saying, hey, go long right now with this indicator, but we're using the Blunt House. It still hasn't lit up green. That if it breaks this 200 moving average and loses this point of control at the same time, we're going to see it come down to 56.25. So we're seeing some potential for some wick back on, a little breathing action on what's going on with the market. Here goes another example. The break of the 50, coming on down to the 200, testing it, trying to hold on to it. Could not hold on to it. Breaks the 200 moving average, and then most likely goes a lot lower. And then you have the case of first mouse gets the squeeze, second mouse gets the cheese, right? And you can see this happening right now. This is the full example of how these fractal scenarios continue to play out. And Solana is a very easy one to kind of start to get the idea of how this stuff works out. All right, so that is Solana for everybody. Let's go to BNB next. Let's have some fun, everybody. And then we're going to get to your favorite plays. We got over 200 people live with us, live on Twitch, live on Kick, Rumble, Punch. I mean, we're live on everything. I mean, your project gets nonstop exposure. You're being seen everywhere right here. So make sure you get your community here. And a lot of people are probably going to go check out your project that has the most community members, you know, being very active in the space, being very active in the chat. And understand that after these live streams, people still see the live chat. So make sure that your community is extra active in the chat. It goes a long way, fam. While you're sleeping, these videos are catching views and working for you. They're saying, hey, go look at Jerry. Hey, go look at Chronora. You know, they're on that. So here we go with BNB. You know, has a little mind of his own. That's BNB. But a lot of great examples of bouncing off the 50 moving average, bouncing off the 50 moving average, going towards the point of control. But I'm telling you guys, I kind of feel like there's going to be some nice little, you know, pullbacks coming because there's still some uncertainty, right? Just a little uncertainty. And this lower value range could be 611, which is nothing too crazy. That's the daily chart. This is BNB right here. Again, 1 hour chart is powerful with BNB. I don't also like to trade BNB because it does have a mind of its own. And it'll follow Bitcoin, but sometimes it'll act fugazi and it'll do its own thing and kind of, you know, ride his own wave and stuff. But right here, what do we have? This gap right here. Look at that gap on the 1 hour chart. So could we see BNB sneak up to 663 on everybody? It could happen. You know, we're above the 50 moving average. There's a gap right here that is trying to fill. I liked it. That's the 1 hour trade. Now, we should have been in it since down here, honestly, when it first broke. And then we added some of the indicators to let us know. Watch this. Boom, buy signal right here, right on the break of the 50 moving average. Not these over here. These buy signals are not on the break of the 50 moving average. I like, not even this one down here. Was there a trade right there you could have made money? Yeah, sure. But when you do it like this, and it's that same candle breaking the 50 moving average with this buy signal, and it's going to fill a gap. Ooh wee, what are you talking about? Let's go. And here we go. Add the 200 moving average. First break above the 200 moving average. We have that continuation of this momentum where it could look like we fill that gap and go up to 663 on that BNB, fam. Now, this is all short-term prices. You know, if you want to just buy and hold BNB and understand that it's the biggest exchange, and, you know, there's a reason why XPX is even launched on there because it's tried and true and has proven itself. You know, we're still waiting for all that BNB hype to come back, and it's going to happen. So you could buy BNB and just hold it and be really good. But if you're trading futures, there's some opportunity on the table for that BNB trade for sure. Let's go to AVAX next. Then we're going to go to Smart DeFi, talk about FEG token. Of course, talk about XPX doing absolutely phenomenal. Community members stepping up, people doing a lot of stuff. We just got a new buy bot from, you know, a true legend in the space, and I really appreciate it. We got the team, the community, everything's like firing on all cylinders, and we are on overdrive. We all know we're 3 days away from 1 year anniversary, fam. Like in crypto time, that's like 10 years. That's like 10 years. Belgium fam in the house. Let's go, man. Let me know in the chat where you guys are all from, man. I love to know where you guys are from. Let me give you guys a shout out where you guys are from. We're tuning in over here from Las Vegas. What happens here stays here, everybody. Let's go ahead and look at AVAX, everybody. Already turning right back around at $19, looking really strong. 1982, looking really good. Don't sleep on it. Just set it and forget it. And everything going on with Arena, this is just like a win-win. So if you want to trade this one up to $21, you could. I wouldn't trade it. It moves kind of slow. It's not the best fun to trade this on futures. I like to have fun, right? And that's what I want to do. Shout out to Virginia Beach. Let's go, man. We got the Philippines here. Let's go, man. Oh, 429 here for us. I appreciate you. I get it now. We got London in the house. Nigeria's in the house. From Vancouver, streaming on X, man. I love this, man. I mean, without all of you guys, this just wouldn't be what it is right now. So I really, really appreciate it. I really do. That's AVAX right now. We got soon to Dubai. Okay. I see you, bro. Bro's going to Dubai. He said, I'm out of here. I'm going to Dubai next. He said, welcome to come to Dubai, Habibi. Yeah, we're going to fill that gap. Trust we are, fam. All right, let's go to Smart DeFi. We got over 220 people live on multiple platforms. We're live on YouTube. We're live on X. We're live on Rumble. We're live. I mean, it don't get no more live than this, right? Let's go over here. Let's start off with FEG token at $9.2 million market cap. This is the governance token that launched this Smart DeFi platform platform that I have used with an epic team that I must say to launch XPX on here. So I can vouch for this. I'm not just over here covering smart DeFi. Oh, he's been talking about Feg Token for over 4 years. Oh, he loves. No, you know what? Talk is cheap. I stepped up to the plate and I went and gave it a run for myself, and so have my subscribers, so has the team, so has all my followers on X, on Rumble, on Kick, on TikTok, and all of that adds up, everybody. And we're showing you guys what can be done right here, right now. And there are some magical things in the back end right now for XPX. Back the truck up. The collaborations we got coming are massive, everybody. There's going to be a lot of exposure coming to XPX. So let's start off right here with Feg Token. Let's go to the X account. Let's check out the latest and greatest, and let's go. Round trips to Mars, then the moon. I like that. Live on so many platforms. I'm watching on my satellite radio. Let's go. Here we go right here. We got, no matter the market conditions, we keep building brick by brick, steady growth, real utility, and unmatched resilience. When the next wave hits, it won't just be a ripple. It'll be a Feg. It will be Feg overcoming all waves. So this is pretty cool. These have been really nice. They've been producing these like crazy. It's never luck. It's always determination. I agree with that. Being, our 1 year anniversary coming up for XPX is just pure determination where we've made and how we are right now. Feg Token over 4 years. You can't take that away from them. You can't take that away. And that's true resilience, and it goes a long, long way. Shout out to T-Dev and the Quads. Yes, definitely shout out to him. We got, the moment you decide to quit is the moment you decide to lose. Ooh, no. Oh, my God. Jerry the Turtle, are you guys going to quit? Feg Token, are you guys going to quit? XPX, are we going to quit? I got to read that again. We got some soda from Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Chick-fil-A, everybody. Let me read that again for everybody. You guys know this is the raw and unscripted show. What you see is what you get. We got, the moment you decide to quit is the moment you decide to lose. Not that somebody decided it for you. It's that you decided to lose. Man, that hits. Here at Feg Token, we will continue to be dedicated, providing our community the opportunities to win together. And I'm part of that community. I'm over 4 years being a gorilla in the space. You go back and check the receipts. It's there, okay? It is there. And they did give us the tools to win. And XPX is truly winning right now. And I'm going to go right into XPX right now because I'm feeling so crazy bullish. Feg Token's at $9.2 million market cap. Gave us the tools. Gave us the tools to win. And XPX is a true winner, and anybody can see that. We got over 76% staked. Over 76% of the token supply is staked. And what's crazy is 16.7 of that is burned. So really, really wild times up ahead. This is slow and steady, building nonstop. What are we building? Off-ramp solutions. For who? For individuals, for businesses, for companies, for anybody, whether you're in the DeFi space or in the real world. We're here to build you guys out and make sure that you guys can transact in the world. And we are doing it, okay? We have over 6 figures in paid orders. We have multiple projects. We have already a massive, massive company contacting me personally. I was just talking to them again yesterday. Things are really happening for us, fam. Why is it happening for us? Because we've been proving it for a year that we're here to stay, and we're going to keep delivering. We're going to keep delivering. That's what we're going to do. So welcome to the world of XPX. If you guys are new to the channel, go to xpxpay.com right now. We're 3 days away from not rugging the community, right? That's not what we do. A whole year anniversary of a real team, a real project. You can see the developer every day. You can see Ali every day. You see Marlon and David in the TG. Almost every single day we're in there, right? And you guys have direct access to us of what we're building, what we're doing, and you guys are along with us on this ride. So what is this ride about? Well, it's about letting anybody get their crypto Visa card today. That's right. You guys can go to xpxpay.com right now and order your gold Visa card. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know. How are you going to be, everybody wants to be financially free, but are you free to spend your finances without no gimmicks? We're allowing people to get these cards without even staking XPX. You don't have to hold XPX. You want to be financially free. You need the tools to be free to spend your finances. XPX is giving you and your business that right now, and we have been doing it for a year. So that shows you that people use our service. Over 6 figures, projects, companies, investors, community leads, everybody is using this. So you should too. Come over here to xpxpay.com. Go to order now. You're gonna get this link right here. I'm actually gonna post it in the chat for you guys. Excuse me. And sign up, fam. I mean, you gotta, like, I don't know how many of you guys, and I know some people might be like, don't talk to me about this, but like a lot of us, you know, you want to manifest some of these things, right? You want to be able to bring some of your ideas, and that's what we do. All of this stuff is ideas, even the stuff that I've done, the things that you've done, the things that you want to do, that you say, hey, I'm going to be a crypto millionaire, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Well, you're going to need the tools to be able to do that, and XPX is here to provide the pickaxes and shovels for the space. For when you're done mining your Lambo out of your meme coins, you come over here and off-ramp it 70 different cryptocurrencies, multiple blockchains. Get your crypto Visa card right now. Come to crypto bill payments, do non-KYC bill payments. And something is coming soon, fam. We got something coming up. I've been telling you guys for a while, there's something else that goes in this box right here, right? The website gives it away that we've been holding something, and we're really close. I mean, we're on a 1-year anniversary. We're on our 1-year anniversary. So what's coming up? More non-KYC. We got 2 KYC things going on. We got 1 KYC. We got to match that up. We got to do 2 non-KYC and 2 KYC things, right? For businesses and for individuals that want to navigate and have the freedom to spend their finances however they choose. You want to pay your mom's bill? Are you a good son? Are you a good daughter? Come over here. USA. What's your mom's biller? Hey, get the biller's name, come over here, something electric, something energy, and you're going to see all of them pop up right away. You want to pay your mom's cable bill? Fine. You don't need to have, all you need to have is the biller's account number, and you'll be able to do that. So type in whichever one you want and go from there. Mexico, cool. This is one of the main reasons right here. Look at this. Crazy the list, how far it goes. I don't want you guys to miss out on this, okay? I do not want you guys to miss out on this as far as this thing's going to go. You're in India, no problem. Fine. Do some help back home. You know, and somebody like me growing up, I saw people sending payments back home to countries all the time. You go to your Western Union, you go to your MoneyGram, and this is something that's always going to be around. And we're here building it right now. Not tomorrow, today. It's there right now. You guys can go do a non-KYC payment for somebody's bill right now, okay? Very, very bullish considering everything we got. We got staking is live, so make passive income. Anybody who invested in the token last year, you've been making nonstop passive income, and you're going to continue to make passive income because we're not going anywhere. And if we're going somewhere, we're going to the moon, fam, okay? So XPX, crypto Visa cards, tokens fire, staking, lending. I mean, the list goes on and on. And the list is going to keep growing. This is another part of the list that has grown, and it's going to be very monumental to everybody in the space, not just to XPX. This is for all of you guys. If you guys are listening right now, if you guys want to be part of the exposure of this stream that gets, you know, over 200 people live, sometimes we get up to 1,000. I've seen us even hit 2,000 sometimes. If you guys want to be part of that exposure and join us on this justshopcrypto.com, definitely send us a DM at our website or at our email, or DM me at Rico Moneybags to get you listed on the store. All of those who are invested in XPX, you're going to love this, because for people to be listed on their store, they're going to have to purchase XPX and then stake the XPX. The gold card looks great. Feels even better and looks even better in person, fam. Wait a second. Feels and looks better, even better in person. Mine's is kind of dirty because I've been using it nonstop, but there it goes. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. But this right here, if you're an investor, you're going to be happy. If you're a project lead, you're going to be happy. Why? Because this gives you exposure to everything that we got going on, and you also can do revenue share. So your project will be getting, you know, revenue share from what we're building here. You also will be getting a ROI on your marketing investment because you stake that XPX, you're making a passive income nonstop. So this is a win-win scenario, and you guys are going to see how big this is actually going to be. I think you guys are going to be really impressed with the names that are going to be coming to this. Get your bags ready because there's big names and there's projects and there's all kinds of things going on. Just if you got your bags parked, go tell a friend, hey, add more to your bag. I'm not asking nicely. Go tell your friend, say, hey, I'm telling you, add to your bag. The birthday's not coming up and we don't have massive things going on. We got some big things going on. So yeah, get paid through the staking to list your merch on the XPX store. Where else can you get that? Nowhere. And that's the power of SD and the power of this team being able to, structure this in a way where it makes sense for everybody. This is what we're supposed to do. Yep, definitely made out of metal. It's as hard as a rock. Let's go, XPX token. At XPX token right now, I want you guys to come over here, give us a follow. Do not miss out for any of our updates, especially our space right here. This space is massive, fam. This space is for you guys. I'm here building for you guys. I'm letting you guys know. It's just crazy. This is here for you guys right now. Say, God bless Rico. Thank you so much, man. Sorry, been dragging my feet, new baby, and new health issues. Been cramping my style. It's all good, bro. Let's do this together. Take care of your family. I'm here, man. Even if you need somebody to talk to, bro, and you need to just vent. I'm not just this crypto guy and stuff like that. Like, I'm a lot of people's friend in this space. You know, like, I honestly want people to win, and I want to be known for. And I think that's the problem with people is like, I don't mind being known for helping people win, right? I mean, that's a good reputation, right? And a lot of people are so focused on themselves winning so much that they forget about everybody else. But you know what? I'm a firm believer that you provide so much value to the marketplace, and the marketplace will provide value back. So I'm here for all people's needs. Whatever we got going on, we got it going on together. So come celebrate XPX 1 year anniversary. Vibe with us and catch some exciting news. We keep building. There will be fear of missing out. I like that. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Profit Bear, let's get on a call, brother. I got some exciting stuff. I know we talked and stuff about getting to church and everything. I got some super exciting stuff going on that it's just been going really good for the payroll thing, and some serious investors that want to, you know, donate for these causes, and obviously taking it to the next phase. So like, if you guys are listening, if you guys have a church in your local town, a church that you guys go to, if they get listed on our pay portal, we will help them be able to accept cryptocurrency donations, and then they can off-ramp that through our pay portal and use that card for whatever they need, right? So if you guys are listening right now, I need you guys to understand that XPX is here to bring the masses into cryptocurrency. It says it right on our website, man. If you guys go, this little thing right here, bridging tokenomics and technology. By us bridging this stuff is why people are going to come in and really respect what we've been building. So, you know, I've been in talks with already another church as well, but I really want to get Profit Bear situated. Jesus Coin, they're in the space, but we're going to keep doing this, and it doesn't have to be a token, right? You can have like a local business that wants to accept cryptocurrency. We want to help them make sure that they don't get left behind. We want to make sure that, you know, look, I'm going to be honest, whether I do it or somebody else, if I just stand on the sideline, somebody's going to do this. Those people who can do it first and be ready have a lot of benefits, especially because I have a lot of people on the sidelines that are waiting for the first churches to get listed on our payroll, on our pay portal, and use the payroll features and accept cryptocurrency and be able to divvy that up with their employees. The church has employees. People have to, volunteer, but they actually have to pay stuff, right? So they'll be able to pay stuff, but they'll also be able to divvy out money. A lot of exciting developments, and those first churches are going to get a lot of that exposure and a lot of that donation that, you know, early on I already got set up for everybody. So very early stages. I want to show you guys this video, and this is why I don't want you guys to get left behind, okay? This is a very, very important video right here, because this is the era that we're in right now with how people feel about cryptocurrency. If you don't want to be the people just sitting around and just eating a burger, but actually be a part of the infrastructure that was being built during this commercial, and these people are now the people who set up those machines inside this Burger King are extremely wealthy. The people who can set this up for all future investments and or payment infrastructure for businesses like a church or whatever it might be, a car dealership, this is where it's at. But check this out, everybody. This is bullish. I'm gonna drink my soda.
All right, let me see. What will it be?
We're here to go. Would you like ketchup on that?
Well,
Large or small fry?
Cash or credit?
What?
the home of the Whopper is offering cash or credit.
I think it's pretty bad if you have to use a credit card when you go to a fast food restaurant for something as little as $3.10.
If I use
You don't think they're going to say, I think it's pretty dumb that I have to use my crypto? I'm telling you, it's repeating itself right now. I'm going to let it play through, but this video is why you guys need to get a bag of XPX right now, because we already have the proof of work. We already did 6 figures. We're not going nowhere. We're not going to ruin this empire that we're building, this payment empire that we're going to lay the foundation for the future for not just ourselves, but for everybody else. And I don't want to cut it off. I'm going to let the rest play through, but I just need you to understand that this right here is happening right now. It's just wearing a different costume. It's like when you dream, it's almost the same dream, but instead of the guy wearing a red sweater, he's wearing a blue sweater. Well, right now, this dream is happening all over again. Instead of people being blown away that, I can't believe they want me to use credit cards. What? For a $3 burger? What? Watch how this is going to happen, and eventually this is going to be the future. They just wanted to use cash, but listen in.
Use my GM card and I get a 5% rebate. Thank you. If I eat here long enough, I'll be able to buy a pickup truck.
Burger King bosses say workers won't have to figure out how much change the customer gets back.
I just hope it doesn't slow things down at the cash and carry, that people are going to be having to call New York and get the confirmation or, you know, whatever it is. Because when I want a Whopper, I want it now.
I said I wasn't going to cut it off, but I apologize. And I don't like to fib or anything like that. I'm a straight shooter all the time. But do you see how that guy was trying to sound all smart? You don't think that they're smarty pantses right now with their suits and ties acting like, I think that I hope it just doesn't slow things down, you know? Because when I want my Whopper, I want it now. Okay, suit and tie. All right, mister.
It's another way to spend money. I'm sure it'll work for people on vacation when they don't have to do something, but I can't imagine it working on a day-to-day basis here.
So far, the smallest credit has been for $2.
He can't imagine it working. What did he say? He can't imagine. Does anybody go and buy a burger with cash? When was the last time you bought a burger with cash, fam? Let's be honest. I'm telling you right now, being close to XPX is being close to the moment that the payment infrastructure switched back in the day, except you're reaping the benefits of all the transactions and this new adoption that's going to happen. You can pretend, you can sit on the sidelines, but I'm letting you know it's going to happen. You can have that key right now through XPX. I'm letting you guys know, I know what's going to happen. This is where it's going.
And 50 cents, the largest, just over 10. Jamie Costello, News Channel 2. All right, let me see, what will it be?
Crazy. Crazy. How are they going to figure it out? What's going to go on? That's where we're at right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Letting anybody spend their cryptocurrency. Why would anybody want to do that? I'm letting you know right now. You guys are around what we are. This is the future of everything. XPX marks the spot, fam, for your business's needs, for your individual needs, for your project needs, for all things payments. Mark my words. You think I'm going to grind a whole year and we're bluffing? I'm not bluffing, fam. We're going to take it all the way. I know where all these roads lead. We have to make sure that we secure what we're doing, because this is the future and we got it sold up, man. Thank you guys for pulling. We got more projects coming up right now. Let's go ahead and get this party started. That was XPX. You guys go get your cards, go get a bag. I don't know why you're waiting for. This is the only time, is the perfect time to leave the stream, is to go put a buy on the chart right now and load up on XPX, because if you don't think that this is going to keep scaling up and people start realizing like, hey, these are the guys, what's going to happen when we got 7 figures in paid orders? What's going to happen when we're doing 7 figures paid orders every week? I mean, that's going to go right into the chart. You're just seeing this at a very, very young age. We went up. This is a healthy crypto chart. We went up to 2.7. We came on down and we're riding right back up. So do not miss out on this, because when we break our all-time high, we won't come back down here again. Mark my words. Get ready for the new beginning of XPX. Very, very exciting times up ahead. Let's go ahead and start on Deck Screener. Let's get everybody to pull up, man. I mean, we're having a fantastic stream right now. We got almost 300 people in here, so we're going to have some more fun. And let's start off with Jerry the Turtle. This community's been pulling up nonstop. I'm going to show them some love for sure. And they're right here at that $8.3 million market cap. I'm cooking on something super special for this Jerry the Turtle community, because you know what? They got a healthy chart. Everything has a pullback, fam. You got to be able to handle the pullback. And I think Jerry the Turtle shows you guys and everybody a great example of what can happen and how to keep building and staying strong, especially when you got this opportunity like this. So look, if you're a project trying to get past 5 million, get past it. Look, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, $5 million market cap, $5 million market cap. The minute it breaks $5 million market cap, it goes all the way up to 10. And when it breaks $10 million market cap, what happens? Goes all the way to 20-something million market cap, man. Appreciate you, Profit Bear. Appreciate all the channel members, everybody's pulling up, all the support to the channel. All the support on the channel helps YouTube respect it a little bit more and push it out to the algorithm. So I really, really appreciate it, and it makes it a little bit easier so they can actually show us some love. But whether they do or not, I mean, I've been doing this since 2021. I'm not going to stop. I think they figured it out. I'll be over here doing videos when Bitcoin is over here like $300,000 is the cheapest Bitcoin. I'll be doing YouTube videos over here, super rich. I don't even care. I'm still going to be doing cheapest Bitcoin you're going to buy is $1 million. And by here, XPX will be known as one of the payment empires of the world by that time. You guys just watch and see. So Jerry the Turtle right here, $5 million market cap, $5 million market cap, broke, and now you guys are holding right above that. Very, very bullish, looking strong, headed right back towards that $10 million market cap. Let's see what we got on their X account and find what's going on, the latest and greatest, fresh off the press for everybody and that Jerry the Turtle community. I know we might have one of those streams where it really just goes crazy, because yeah, we're like at 280 right now, and you know, even streams have like a FOMO point where like it literally hits a spot and then just keeps going and stuff. So this is what we do. If we grind together, we'll shine together, fam. I'm here to do the work. You guys got to meet me halfway by sending this thing. What is this? Bitmart en español? So la tortuga de Jerry. I'm Bitmart. Oh my God, here we go. We got Bitmart. Bitmart's promoting Jerry big time. So very nice, this Bitmart listing. Everybody's talking about Jerry. I mean, the community, Jerry knows they got a home right here in the chat. They've been going absolutely crazy, pulling nonstop. I mean, this is what it's all about. And I like Jerry the Turtle. I like this color. Out of all the Matt Fury plays, I never saw this one before. Maybe there was other ones that look like this. I'm not sure, right? I can't see everything in the space, but I think it's a pretty funny looking meme, and maybe I like the kind of almost pinkish green, because you know XPX is purple and green, but I don't know, purple's been feeling good. These colors been feeling good for the space. Like this looks fun. It's interesting. Why would there be a pink turtle? I mean, what's going on with that pinkish purplish turtle, right? And it's like that alone makes you question things. Like most turtles would have been, you know, simple looking turtle, but I mean, this one makes you look at it. So new listing on Bitmart. They got listings back to back to back to back to back to back, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Jerry the Turtle pulling up nonstop. It's looking really, really strong. You know, this is normal crypto chart. You got to be able to handle this. You know, $5 million market cap is holding strong. Let's layer this up and see where it's going right now. And we'll open up some cards as well. We're going to run it up. I see Broski in the chat. We're going to run it up. He says we're going to open some crypto. These are pretty cool, actually. I've been nerding out on this. So we're going to have some fun on the stream. I know we're an hour in, but let's extend the stream, because so many people, I'm telling you, when you guys turn up the stream and you guys have a lot of people come in, that gives me energy to push it to the next level. And I know some days are quiet. You know, BTC could be pulling back and people don't want to hear, or your Solana trade, you know, is pulling back and you don't want to hear it, right? You're like, man, what's going on? Things keep pulling back on me. What's going on? And I know we got to take a break sometimes and things like that, and we get a little air, and you know, it pulls back and people need to, you know, touch some grass and stuff. But this is what it's all about. Great stream, and to sleep now. Still need to work. See y'all tomorrow. Good night, brother. Good night. You have a great day. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Appreciate you guys pulling up. But we'll have some fun, because the more people to pull up, you know, the more fun we get to have. And like I said, there's some giveaways sitting on the table. I'm just going to give this stuff away for all those that are tuning in right now. Register on this link first. I'm posting it again. And then join this BYDFi Telegram. And make sure that you're registered and it doesn't boot you. If it boots you, let me know. That thing is vicious. And we'll make sure that you're in there. So I think they are just pulling Matt Fury plays out there. No one. Yeah, I think they were doing that for a while. I don't know where most of the figures came from, but I know a lot of them are into books and stuff like that. But Matt Fury plays are here to stay, man. They're part of the space, and I don't want them to leave. I even love the font now. Like I love the Matt Fury stuff and what it does. I know that the space is hot when you see all this Matt Fury stuff, right? That DM'd my UID. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, nice, bro. Get some sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning later, bro. It's all good, man. Nice. I see you guys, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Get some rest. Have some fun. Pump some iron, and enjoy your guys' stuff, man. We're always gonna be pulling up here. It's private. I can't join. Everybody can join. It's not private. Happy birthday, James. Man, we got a birthday boy up in here. James, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, brother. I'm not singing happy birthday to you right now. You got to be in a birthday suit for that, buddy. He's like, what? Oh, yeah, we're having fun now. We're having fun, brother. All right, so back to Jerry. This is what we got right here, holding the $5 million market cap. Jerry, you guys know what's up. We break 10 million, we go higher. And we'll do that right now, right? We'll do that. The market's looking good. Prices are looking good. You guys are holding up really well. You guys are also being listed on Bitmart. Everything's headed in the right direction. So let's take advantage of this and make some serious floors. We'll get new holders, new people from Bitmart, and we'll get some new holders from Bitmart, and it'll create some new floors over here. So that's what we got to do. Be careful. The happy birthday song is copyrighted. I believe it. So here we go right here. $10 million market cap is the target for Jerry the Turtle. Man, Jerry the Turtle. How does that feel, man? You guys, this is normal pullback. I don't want to see nobody all being a sad turtle or nothing like that. This is a normal pullback, and this team and community obviously wants to take it. It's bouncing off the five movement of the $5 million market cap, very strong, headed towards 10 million. That's normal, especially there was some fluctuation in the market, right? And if you can keep the momentum going and keep the community engaged, when ETH is at $10,000, you can forget about all these market caps. We're going to be flying way up here. Look, I got 25 million. I got $50 million market cap set for Jerry the Turtle. And then, you know what, 100 million? So I know that you guys have the potential to go up there. It's all about breaking some of these psychological barriers and then holding above that, building some momentum and taking it to the next level. Let's go to MK Meme Link next. $4.3 million market cap, starting to climb right back up, headed towards that $5 million market cap. A lot of exciting things going on over here as well. You guys don't want to miss out for everything that he's rolling out. And, you know, you need this SocialFi stuff. I know he was having a space coming soon, and I want you guys to be able to engage with it. Let Pablo know I said what's up. So let's see what we got. We got Meme Link. We celebrate holidays by burning supplies. The community is burning, and the team just burnt 15,000 tokens. Woo! Look at this, $1 at $49 million market cap. Sheesh. So the burn does work. People try to say that the burn doesn't work. It does work, everybody. There is price discovery happens, and you'll see that happen over and over and over again. So here we go, over 95% burn, and supply shock will happen, and price discovery will continue to happen. You guys can go join his platform that he's created. Create an account with memelink.com. Let him know that I sent you guys over there. You know, I respect the builders in the space. I know it's not easy. I'm a dev myself, and going through all this stuff and building it out. And, you know, even just adding a simple button on a website, it could be, you know, a pain in the butt, because now you got to go change something else. So even these little switches, you guys don't even know. I'm sure some of you guys do, but the slightest little change on these things is like, oh my God, right? But we make it happen. We get there. So very, very, very bullish. No bans, no shadows, no filters. Free for all on memelink.com. Like I said, let the Meme Link community know I said what's up, and we're definitely turning this up. Where's it at right now? Well, $4.3 million market cap, coming up from, you know, this 16. It actually went up to like 20 something million, but right here showing 16 million and came on down. That's normal, right? Just wicked up out of nowhere, consolidated for quite a bit, consolidation, and then just started to pump like crazy. And the same thing, $5 million market cap, $10 million market cap, and it automatically goes higher. So we're doing the same thing again. Let's get back above $5 million market cap. Let's get back above $10 million market cap. Let's make these psychological barriers bow down to what we're doing and take it to the next level. It's very simple to actually do this. If you build it, they will come. What do you got to build? The wall of FOMO. That's what you got to build. You got to build a wall of FOMO little by little, and the rest will happen. All right. So 4.3 is pretty cheap considering what Pablo's building. Absolutely. He's going all the way with it. You know, I'm telling you guys, it's not easy to build this stuff out. It will test you. Here we go. We got Captain BNB at $9.3 million market cap, doing the same thing, $10 million market cap. It's pretty amazing how I can show you guys how it always comes down to the desire and the want of the community, how bad they want to send it, because it doesn't matter if it's a captain with a cape on, a dog, a pinkish purple turtle, a meme link. When it breaks these psychological barriers, they go higher. You're not going to get to 5 million and 10 million and they're like, oh nope, we're all out of giving free pumps. We're all out of giving free pumps to everybody that break $10 million market cap. Those were only for the dog coins. Those were only for the cat coins. Oh, you don't have a cape on? You don't have a Captain BM? Yeah, we only let those that have a cape on when they break $10 million market cap go higher. No, it's the community that decides. Over here was when they broke 10 million. Where did they go? 30 million, came back down, went right back up to 70 something million after breaking 30 million, and really 50 million really sent it even a little bit higher. Your community can do this. Anybody can get a piece of this. It's all about breaking these psychological bursts, and this is where they're at right now. They just need to go back into their proving grounds, because when you break stuff out like this and then it comes back on down, you gotta prove yourself all over again. That's Captain B&B. They tell me the cape stays on, everybody. Like you say, plenty of meat on the bone for everyone. There truly is. There really is. And the minute you break $10 million market cap, they don't discriminate. They're not going to be like, not you guys. No, you guys don't believe me? Here goes another one. This is a dog. We'll show dogs, we'll show cats, we'll show hippos, we'll show everything in between. And what happens was a little bit of magic, a little, crypto magic, but really psychological barriers being broken, and market makers and these bots snatching up. It's like when you go to, buy a car, or you go to your OfferUp or your Craigslist or your whatever, your Amazon, and whatever you're looking at, it has all these filters that you can say, hey, I don't want to buy nothing that's underneath this price. I don't want to buy nothing that's over this price. I want it to be in this section. There's a lot of bots out there that don't buy projects that are underneath $10 million market cap because they're a little bit more shaky, right? And you'll see this happen time and time again, that when projects break $10 million market cap right here, boom, what happens? They go higher. How high? As high as the community wants it to go. How hard can they hold? Well, that's how high it's going to go. 71 million? Whoo! Imagine XPX up there. It can happen. Imagine any other project up there. It can happen. What has to happen is break $5 million market cap, break $10 million market cap. The rest is history. It gets a mind of its own. Now you get profit taking, and you have all this stuff where, consolidation. And this is where a community and a team really gets tested to see if they really want it. This thing could have came all the way down here, this 4.8, and it could have dwindled away. The fact that they're building it back up and they're cruising at $11.5 million market cap shows you that they want it. And I think projects like this, projects like Feg Token, or like even those that have ran up really high, all they got to do is break some of these psychological barriers again, and they'll literally just hand over the pump to you. Like, you're granted the pump. They're not going to say, oh, you're a gorilla. What's up, MJ? They're not going to be like, oh, you're a gorilla, and you don't get to go to any higher. No. Exactly. Meme Link shot straight to 20 million after 10 million as well. It could be a cat, it could be a dog, it could be a anything in between, a sugar glider, it could be a hippo, it could be a whatever it is. What it is that the liquidity pool gets thick enough that bigger whales actually can swim in it. If you have a small liquidity pool, you guys have to start looking at liquidity pools, not just only market caps all the time. When you look at the liquidity pool, that's what lets the whales swim, right? The whales are going to swim where there's a big enough liquidity. Imagine if you got a small liquidity, how are you going to fit a whale in a small pool? How are you going to do that? You have to make the liquidity pool big enough where whales are incentivized to swim in there, because they can transact without having a hard price impact and actually getting their funds out. Sending love and hype from the Jesus community. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. We all want to send it, but it takes the community to do that. Will you believe, or will you remain in disbelief? Jesus is King of Kings. Can't wait to meet God. Send it to Rico, man. Send it over here, man. I need those blessings as well, bro. And I actually this is why I want to do this a little bit with you, Prophet Bear, because we have to bring excitement and show that there's things being built. So let's excite the Jesus Coin community with some of the things that we're doing. Let's excite them that, the church is receiving these donations, and you have to paint the picture sometimes. Otherwise, if we don't paint it, somebody else is going to paint it for us. So let's paint the picture, and we're going to go to Jesus Coin next and actually give you guys some exposure right after this X account. Prophet Bear, I got so much love and respect for you, brother. You've been amazing since the very start. You've been coming on here, giving people channel memberships. Half of the members that I got on the channel were memberships that you gifted. You always come in with that positive vibe, bro, and you're so consistent with that. I respect it so much. And I truly believe that there's a reason why we cross paths. I've joined up with you guys. I told you guys a little bit of my story, with my motorcycle accident and things that I've been through. So, this is how I look most of the time. I be on my kumbaya mode, right? I be in my kumbaya. So I'm just trying to do the right thing for everybody and spread a little bit of this kumbaya with everybody. And Prophet Bear is definitely one of those guys spreading a lot of love in the space. And I really, really I really appreciate that, Prophet Bear. And I know we win at the end no matter what. We definitely win, brother, because there's no way that things don't get out of the way of that consistency. It just will play through. So Arrow Bud giving us a great example of this, psychological barriers. Let's go to Jesus Coin next, and let's talk about this great community. And this is the first one, man. And really, let's be honest, this is going to be a thing. A lot of people are trying to pretend like this is not going to be a thing. This is a thing. It has been a thing and will continue to be a thing. And you guys could probably see, the collaboration, how far this can go. But again, let's look back. Dog, cat, King of Kings. Even the King of Kings had to break some of these market caps. And when they did, they knocked it out the park. So look at right here. We got that $10 million market cap right here. Let's come over here and zoom in. Do you guys some justice, right? Where are we at? Boom, 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 boom. $5 million market cap. First break. Where does it go? Next level. I got to mark this 12, but if you lower the time frames, I'm sure we'll find these zones a lot better. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart and just show you guys what's going on right here. Show you guys what's going on. So 4-hour right here, 5 million right here. You got your next level right around this 10 million right here. Break all the way up to 20-something million. Shook everybody out. $1.6 million market cap. And then what did they do again? Well, break above the 5, break above the 10, go right back to 20. Previous highs get broken over here, right? The 20-something million market cap. $90 million market cap. There's no way that this is not going to happen again. I honestly, and like you said, look at the liquidity. It's so thick. Look at the liquidity. Speaking of liquidity, you're right, brother. This is why I need you guys to start to pay attention to this, so you guys can understand what's really happening. Whales will love to invest into this. This is what a liquidity pool should be looking at like when a project's at $5.6 million market cap. And right now it's at a crazy discount. And the same thing with this. That's still drawn out right here. Let's move this over because we're right there, Prophet Bear. I swear, brother, we're right there. And let's build some of this together. Let's get the community on the same page. Let's go to your guys' X account. I think a lot of people will see a lot of excitement that there's all these things being built out behind the scenes. And let's tap in. Let's get on a call and just roll it out. So I'm sure a lot of people would be really excited about everything. And I think the crypto church that you guys have started would just be like a new little fresh thing going on right there. I think they just tried booting the stream. Let me see what's going on right there. Of course. One second, everybody. Okay, there goes my chat. There we go. One second, fam. When we get too bullish, they do this to my stream. It's restream, We got over 500 people live with us today. Very, very bullish. Shout out to the whole Jesus Coin community. You guys always have a place to be right here. No, it's not. AD, behave. This guy. Fire stream, brother. Yeah, man, it's all of us. It's all of us. So fire stream to you too, man. Without all of you guys, we wouldn't be having this fire stream. So we definitely got some giveaways for you guys. Joining up with that $500 giveaway with those links. We're going to crush those, and we're going to have some more giveaways. You guys don't want to miss out for the XPX space as well. A lot of great things happening there, but Jesus Coin, add Jesus token at a crazy discount, and getting ready to potentially be one of those first, churches to really handle this stuff, man. And I want to do it. I'm on the edge of my seat to make it happen. That's why I've been speaking to multiple churches, because I already know that this is going to be a phase. The amount of marketing that comes from behind that your church is able to accept cryptocurrency is absolutely bonkers. It's just going to be perfect that, it's like literally stepped it up to the next level. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Right when this happens and this stuff is secure, I got funds ready to go to fire away and start that those donations for you. And also you guys can just start marketing that on X like crazy, that you guys are that crypto church that is doing that, and a church that is accepting cryptocurrency via payments through XPX, and giving you guys the leverage and the power you guys need to actually take care of payments through the payroll feature and stuff. This is what we have to do to kind of bridge these things together and create some excitement for the right reasons, not fluff excitement, but to me that is real excitement that you guys can close that we can make it happen together, and that we're at the beginning of this new era of cryptocurrency, and we're not just watching it unravel, we're being a part of this while we're building it out. That's my favorite part about this space, is that I don't have to sit back and just watch it happen. I want to be a part of it. I want to have my contributions in this space, and anything that XPX can do to make that happen, it always will. So shout out to Jesus Coin, shout out to you, Prophet Bear. Much love and respect, brother. You guys are always welcome on the stream, and I'm trying to do you a favor. That's why I'm shilling at the lows. Nice. We're going to turn it up, bro. We're going to turn it up for sure. Everybody's getting this opportunity. You see that 1.2 million in liquidity, 5.6 market cap. That's real right there, fam. You guys need to look at market cap and liquidity ratios to really understand. A lot of people the liquidity ratio is not there, and you're waiting for a big whale to come. They're never going to come. There's no liquidity for them to play around with. That's like trying to put a whale inside of a above ground pool. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You need a big enough liquidity pool, and usually this 1.2 million is when a lot of projects are around 10 million. The liquidity pools around that area. So I know that whales will keep an eye on this because they can trade very freely inside the scene because there's an actual liquidity to back it up. So giving you guys a lot of info right there, man. Just giving you guys a lot of the sweet gems. Let's go on to some more plays. We're going to go through the list right now. Let's check on Arena. It'd be on Justice. Man, I've been telling you guys about this one since $10 million market cap. Actually, like 9 point something, but we'll call it 10. We'll call it $10 million market cap, right? That's okay. We'll call it that. But this is a perfect example of, utility plays following through, and out of nowhere it's at 42 million. This is what's going to happen to XPX at one point. People are going to be astonished how one day we're just cruising at some crazy market caps, and people are like, I can't believe I watched him, grind it out. It's like, yeah, but you thought that we were just a run-of-the-mill project. Like, the amount of projects and companies that we're going to have on our pay portal is going to be absurd. I'm not going to stop. It's all gas, no brakes. And this is this utility play right here playing out, where eventually people probably were paper handing this thing and all this stuff, and now it's cruising at 42 million. Don't fade this right here. I would be doing you guys an injustice if I didn't show you guys the Arena. If this thing becomes the next Twitch, the next streaming platform for Kai Cenat, IShowSpeed, and all these young streamers that the Aiden Rosses and all these guys, this thing will gigascend. Park some Arena. They have a staking platform like XPX does. Those utility projects that have staking, you guys got to understand, they would not have staking if they're not thinking about the long-term goal of the vision of the project. They're incentivizing you to hold so the team can build things out. You will be rewarded at the end. Arena, I have a good amount staked. I'm going to leave it alone. When am I going to touch it? 5 years from now. I don't care. I only put in what I don't care about. Why 5 years from now? Because I want to get in on Facebook before I blew up. I want to get in on Instagram before I got big. I want to get in. I didn't get to do those on those. I think this is our era, our .com moment, our social media moment, our payment moment, our everything moment reset right now. What are you doing about it? If you can go back in time and buy Google early on, what are you doing about it? If you can go back in time and buy Amazon when it was only shipping books, what would you do about it? Right? What would you do about it? Would you not capitalize on it? What would you do before MasterCard was worth this much? Before the market cap of MasterCard was this much, right? I need you guys to understand there's some amazing things happening right now. We're going to see a lot of wealth being made from a lot of people. And if you guys come along with me on this ride, you're going to have a great time because I see it. I see it. And we're going straight for the top. We're not doing this just for fun. We're going to take this all the way, and we're going to make some generational wealth that you can leave something behind, and leave something good for your family. This is that opportunity right now happening in cryptocurrency. Arena is one of those plays, getting in on a social media platform so early, and everybody's tipping in an Arena, all the streamers and everything. That's the future, fam. That Pandora's box is open. It's not going to close. So do with that information as you please, because it's not financial advice, but I would leave that in there for 5-10 years. And let that become one of the biggest companies of streaming in crypto, and everybody eventually is going to switch over to crypto everything anyways. So what does that do for that bag? Crazy numbers. crazy numbers, and it was staked up the whole time, so making rewards the whole time is super bullish. Next, we got another banger right here for you guys. I think a lot of you guys are sleeping on this one. Told you guys about this one at 480K market cap. It went all the way up to $1.7 million market cap. Shook everybody out. I'm still holding a very good amount because I like things to break $10 million market cap. I don't have no problem putting in the grind. I have no problem putting in the work. So that magic can crack, and at $10 million market cap, that bag looks silly. Where you're opening up your phone, like where your shoulder's really broad, and you don't even want nobody to look over your shoulder to check I'm gonna look at my wallet really quick, and you don't want nobody to see. That's what I want for you guys, and I don't mind grinding all the way to that point. Right now, this thing's looking really good. We haven't had that base chain explosion. We haven't had that base expansion and all things base, and everybody's like, turn up the base. It's simmered down. They turned the base down for a little bit, but I have a feeling just like last year, on-chain summer was pretty hot. Can we have another hot summer and base turns it up? We cannot forget that this is Coinbase's chain, right? So this is not going anywhere. So XPX is about to explode. Are you ready? Man, I stay ready. Like that, I don't have to get ready, but I need you guys to get ready with me. I need you guys to stay ready with me and get your people ready with me, because there are special things happening right now, and we're building this out for everybody. This is not just for us. This is for the whole freaking space, everybody. First of all, massive shout out to everyone building on base. That is Book of Miggles building on base. You know, and we see Book of Miggles doing a lot of base marketing, hanging around the other people that have base, you know, all the base people, base. That's good, man, because, you know, they already have base in their wallet. So most likely they have what it takes to add to their Book of Miggles, to add to their Balmy. And that's what this is. Book of Miggles is two narratives in one. So if it's the Book of Memes narrative hitting good, perfect. If it's the Miggles narrative hitting, perfect. And this thing has not broken not even $5 million market cap. It definitely has a team. It definitely has a community. They wouldn't be making all this AIR, all this work going behind it if they weren't thinking about taking it all the way. And I think it could do it, man. I could see this one breaking that $10 million market cap and going kind of crazy. But first, we got to get back above the 1 million, take this a little bit higher, try to get to that $10 million market cap, and really make some things go crazy. Let's take a peek at the market really quick, because you guys know I always like to do that. Let's bring a lower time frame so I can see what's going on. A little pullback into space, going down to the 50. Check on Solana. Breaking the 50, here we go. That example, that's why I wanted to show you guys this. This is what these things look like. That break of the 50 moving average and the signal at the same time. We're going to go back to the Book of Miggles. We're multitasking today. But that break above the 50 and fill in this gap. Woo, that's going to be fun. And here goes that signal that I told you guys I was relatively close to this. Let's go to the hour chart. What is that at? That 15 has to break the 50 moving average. It'll definitely fill that gap right there then. Just letting you guys know while we're streaming, because there's going to be some opportunity for you guys to print. So this is another opportunity right here. Book of Miggles, Balmy the homie. Yes, y'all. I love it. I love it. Book of Miggles looking really good. And let's wait and see when we have that base chain, you know, sensation happening again. It's got to do something to it, right? Here goes another play that Book of Miggles been talking about, 3.7 or $3.4 million market cap. So they have their run up already. What did they do? No way. Nuh-uh. Profit Bear, there's no way. Fred, there's no way. So Feg to retire, you're in here? There's no way yet you're telling me that they broke 5 million and then they went to 10 million. And you better not tell me, Feg to retire, that it broke 10 million and then went higher. What? Are you telling me that this is something that we see all the time in this space and we're pretending like we don't? What are we saying right here? What are we talking about, honestly? And this is the call. I mean, I know a lot of other people have realized that, because it seems where everything goes down after that. And then people got to build it back up. And where did they have trouble again? Of course, the $5 million market cap. Breaking past the $5 million market cap, coming back down. Where to again? The $10 million market cap. No way. What are they fighting to get above again? No way. $5 million market cap to go fight what? The 10 million. This is what we see every time. I cannot pretend like I don't see these things. And I'm letting you guys know right now, any project can do this. You can be the rat coin, you can be the cat coin, you could be the dog coin, you could be the frog coin, you could be Captain BNB. You don't even have to be an animal. You can be a person with a cape on. You will do it. You could be XPX. You can be a gorilla. You have to break the market caps. You can build, 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 build. If you don't break some of these market caps and take it to the next level, it's going to go unnoticed. We have to build it so they will come. What are we building? The wall of FOMO. We deserve to build this together. Let's build it up. More buys and sells. That's how you put that wall up. What's up, Sharon? We're going to get you back in that group as well, Sharon, working with these guys. They're in Singapore, so, you know, I got to stay up late some of these nights to communicate with them to make sure we can all do it in one thing. So we'll make it happen, and you're definitely one of the winners. And those UIDs that were sent, shortly your accounts will be getting funded and stuff. Like I said, everybody who wants to side eyes dog, bro, check it. What's the ticker? Give me the ticker and bring the community in here. I'm checking everything right now. We got a crazy fire stream. Why would you not bring them in here? You guys should be running to your Telegram groups right now. There's over 780 people up in here. We got a fire stream. I would go get them right now and let them know, like, hey, there's some madman on the stream right now talking about every play that pulls up. He's going crazy for everybody. So pull up, fam. But a great example right here of that $10 million market cap. It was almost unbelievable. Maybe, I don't know. Is it believable? Let's go to Brett, that OG Brett, the original Brett. If you don't hear their drops, then that is not a true exclusive, fam. This is the original Brett right here, consolidating. I remember when they first started pulling up 1-point-something million, a little bit lower. I got a nice little bag, and I said, man, I want to see this thing go to 100 million. I want to see it go higher. What did it do? 5 million broken. Where'd it go next? 15 million broken. Where'd it go next? $50 million, $48 million market cap. Rico, did you do Noma yet? I've been, do Noma as far as what? Talking to them? I'm in their TG. They just got to hit me back up, you know? I'm there. If they want to talk to me, I'm there. I told them when are they available again and stuff. So really up to them. I'm waiting on them. That's what I'm waiting on. I've been crushing it on the utility side. So the utility is basically going to be there for everybody. For any project that's going to be using it. If you're going to be doing RWA, you're going to have to tell me how you're going to do the end part, right? If I would invest in any RWA project, my main question would be like, how are you going to do the revenue share? Because I've seen RWA projects already for a while. I think Noma Token has what it takes. They have the connections. They know how to fill the gaps when it comes to bringing Africa into the DeFi space. So I think they might be one of the first projects to actually pull it off. And XPX can help pull off the back end part that all of these RWA projects are actually going to need. They're all going to need this. So looking really good at $15 million market cap. Just showed them right now. This is OG Brett. OG Brett, fam. OG Brett is, let's go to their X account, actually. Nice. Nice. They're weeks away from buying their first property. Very nice. Shout out to them. I think they're going to do it, man. I think they're going to actually do it. And then, you know, the main question is the back end. That's all it is. That's what we're setting up. I'm in the TG. We got so many different time zones, and but we'll link up and I'll have a voice chat with them and we'll make it happen. So like that, they can do the revenue share part because that's what's needed. You have to be able to do the revenue share part. You have to, you know, that's the whole reason people buy real world assets, and it's because we're all chipping in on one thing and then we all get a part of that, right? So how is that part going to be paid out? Most likely XPX. Crypto.com. What's going on here? This is nice, man. They've always been doing good when it comes to their marketing. They really have. You know Noma? Noma's going to do good. I think it's going to be one of the biggest projects on SD. They got a lot of support from the FEG team. You guys see RTR going crazy for them and all the things that they're doing. So I think they have a good chance. So it's good to see RTR and the FEG team supporting Noma Token like that and pushing them to where they need to go and helping them out, because it's good to bring Africa into SD, and Noma Token has the resources and the know-how to do that. So definitely have the right people helping them out 100%. This is 0x240 OG Brett. Oh, yes. This is the original Brett, man. I could have sold up there at the 40-something million. I think I'll get another chance if I wanted to, but I want to see this thing go a lot higher, man. This is the original Brett. It should be, don't forget to get yourself some Brett NFTs. I didn't know you guys had some NFTs. I just must have scrolled right past that. And I'm reading the chat and answering it at the same time. Let's see. I didn't know you guys had some NFTs. All right. I don't see them here, but maybe these right here. Are these the NFTs, what they look like? It's pretty cool. Very nice. Little NFT stuff going on. Okay. Very nice. We'll definitely tap in with them and see what's going on with the NFTs. Let's close some of these tabs. We got Mr. Mo up in here. I don't want him saying, hey, there's a gazillion tabs. What's going on with the 1,000-something tabs? Let's go. Let's see what else we got right here on this beautiful deck screener that we leverage to the fullest, Let's see what else we got right here. I think the Zeus stuff. I'm not sure which one's. This one's got a good looking chart, actually. I'm not sure which one's the real one, so I don't know which one you guys are buying or whatever. I missed it already, and you got to play these things kind of smart. Where's the other one? There's a couple of these Zeus ones right here. Let's see. So I think this is the main Zeus. Okay, so there's another one right here. This one's that 15 million. They're both holding really, really good, actually. They pumped up really hard, and that's what they're looking like right now. I'm not sure which one you guys are buying, which one's the real one, which one's the fake one. They're both real. They both got community, so yeah. I think they're both real plays. It's Oscar stock, $1 million market cap. I already know when it looks like this. This is the same recipe we see all the same time with all this stuff. You're already late, though, because they set everything up down here, and then they start turning this stuff on. It can go a lot higher, but it could also just die right here. I've seen this recipe a lot, the same little recipe over and over. I do like when I see that because it's momentum, but I wonder when it was all switched on, like how all these boosts and everything like that. Definitely has some potential. Definitely has some potential. I probably wouldn't touch it. I don't know too much about it. Don't know anything, and I'm not sure, if they even have a community around there, what's going on. But we'll see. We'll see if we see them start pulling up. Okay, let me see what they got right here. All right, so there's not too much right there that we look at. Let's give Mr. Mo that Noma shill really quick. Here we go really quick. Coming back to Smart DeFi. 80% stake, looking really good. Healthy looking chart as well. Normal little pullback. I mean, that's just normal and stuff. 32,000 in liquidity, 584K market cap. And they're going to be the ones to bring in, and I think they'll do it. They got the Effect team helping them out quite a bit. Robbie, RTR, they got a lot of hands on deck with this thing. So they're, you saw all that promotion going on in Africa and stuff. They got a lot of help going on right now. So I can see this getting stronger and stronger. And I think it's good for SD, for the Effect team to be helping them out the way that they are, because this is good for the whole SD. We need adoption. I'm not in Africa. I'm not in Kenya to bring in, all this stuff. Like I'm not even into RWA, into like real estate thing. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is provide the solutions for everybody. That's what I want to do. So very educated. XPX really feels like one of those hidden gems. No one's watching yet, but it's building real utility, not just hype. We really are, bro. And look, Noma Token's building real utility as well. There's 50 million Kenyans, only 3% of them own houses, and they're going to change that. Noma Token is working on changing that, and there's going to be revenue share. How are they going to do revenue share? Most likely because XPX has the tools to continue to provide this and the liquidity to provide these transactions for people once they do the revenue share. So I think that they have everything lined up. Especially, when you got the Effect team backing you up and like this whole push together. I mean, that's a lot of experience, that's a lot of help. That's not, and you got these guys actual boots on the ground and talking about getting their first property. That's pretty powerful. So we'll be there. Well, we got some more DMs to go over and stuff like that. We'll see what's up. And, whether we don't or whether we do or we don't, I still want them to win because I think it's good for SD, honestly. I think it's good for SD to have some serious projects on here, like Feg Token, like Noma Token, obviously XPX and stuff like that. Some of the projects that I've seen building nonstop, Dice has been building nonstop. I've never seen the Mali people pull up, but, their project holds some decent market caps and they can push some volumes. It's like they switch it on whenever they want. But again, it's good for SD to have this. We got the Space Penguins actually doing donations. Like, granted, the market cap's 50K, but they're still doing everything that they said they're going to do, right? So having these great projects like Noma Token, even Volcano's another one that's been doing everything they said they're going to do. You got to respect that. Like, you honestly have to respect that. And it's good for SD. It's good for Feg Token. And honestly, I think we should be pushing the SD projects more than anything to really take it to the next level, so then people can find out about Feg Token. Because as these SD projects pump, they pump up Feg Token anyways. You guys saw the day that, and you guys will see it again. There's another wave coming for XPX. Just get ready. There's things happening, it's nice to shake people out and get ready for the next wave and make them scratch their head and be like, man, oh my God, I just touched my XPX, and then it pushes up higher and stuff like that. There's another wave coming, and we're here to represent this. So though, just like last time when you guys saw those waves happening, you guys saw XPX and Feg Token having very similar volume, because when these SD projects pump, they also pump Feg Token, right? And I'll be honest with you, it'll be a lot easier to pump Noma Token or pump XPX or pump even Penguin Token or any of these that you like, whichever one you like. It'd be super easy to make it happen because they're all low cap, undervalued gems. So they're right there ready to pump for you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing this continue to grow. I'm doing my part as far as not only exposing everybody to Smart DeFi, not only, walking the walk and not just talking it, but producing a project with an epic team and great community, XPX, but also wanting to hand over utility to other projects that actually need to do payment infrastructure stuff. If Noma needs it, I got it for them. If they don't need it, I still want Noma to win. I'll be honest with you guys. I think it's good for SD no matter what. But when it comes to all things payments and helping the infrastructure out, we're willing to work with any project that needs to do revenue share, that needs to do payouts. There's a massive company that's talking to me right now. I just checked in with them yesterday. And this company is pretty massive. It's something that you guys use every single day of your life. Every single person uses it. And they contacted us. This will catapult a lot of things. And I think the collaboration with Noma Token will actually catapult things as well, because only 3% of 50 million Kenyans own houses. If we can help Noma Token get from 3% to 5%, and those Kenyans can see that they can spend their revenue share from Noma's Token's RWA assets that they acquire, which I just heard they're going to be buying their first property, and people actually see the whole thing working through, right? The proof of work is so important, where people see like every little step being and every box being checked off. That's only going to bring more credibility to the space. So I love this. Noma Token, powering tokenization of real world assets under Noma Chain Company. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than just real estate. These guys, I like how they worded that, because most likely there's more to come. And let's keep watching them. Let's keep helping them. Keep having these spaces with them. Keep helping them grow to the next level. And we're here for any RWA project. That's why XPX, marks the spot for all things payments, because whether you're doing real estate, whether you're doing real world assets of fine art, or, whatever it might be, or cars or vehicles, whatever it might be, and there's a revenue share part, you're going to have to do this payout. You're going to want to save on these payouts, and you're going to want to use a pay portal, or just get taxed by all means like crazy and use something else if you can find it. Because as far as I've seen it, XPX has been the first ones to provide that in the space for you guys. So pull up very, very strong for all things XPX, all things Noma Token. Like Cashy's welcome to the jungle spaces. Duncan's been going crazy. I'm supposed to link up, not with Duncan, but the other guy that's living here in Cali. I'll check my DM, see what's up again, see if we can take it to the next level, see where that's actually going. And I would love for that to happen, because it would just make it easy for them to not have to worry about. And I know Duncan must have looked into it. I'm sure he did. And if you guys listen to that space, he was clearly saying, that's like me trying to get into the real estate thing. I don't want nothing to do with it right now. The way that I'll get into it is by helping the payment selection part. But I have no desire to buy houses or anything like that, Let all you guys do it. I have no desire to do all these other things. We just want to provide the back end for all these things to happen. Jesus has RWA. Wait till we build a few more churches. That's what it's all about, bro. And, the more churches you build, the more we'll help you guys if we can, if it makes sense for you guys, to be with a project like XPX that has proof of work, and not just proof of work, but a marketing machine. When you're associated with XPX, you can find another payment provider. They're not going to talk about you. You're just going to have it on the back end. What comes with XPX is the marketing machine that it is, and people will know about what you're doing. So, better wait for a housing crash. I don't do the real estate stuff. And I know there's a lot of money in it. I've done like, you know, where you could do it on the contract and stuff, and it's lucrative to do that, but it's just not me. It's not for me. I'm in a perfect spot, perfect place, and I want you guys, you know, like the profit bearers, to do the RWA aspect for the churches. I want Noma Token to. I'm not going to fly to Kenya tomorrow. I'm not sending Feck to retire there, or Mr. Mo there, or anybody else. We're not going there. Let them build it out, and if we provide enough value to the marketplace, like I've been saying, we'll get that value in return, right? By the exposure. I mean, you know, you talk about 3% out of 50 million. If Noma Token got to 5%, and a lot of those transactions were being done and the revenue share done through XPX, that's massive. And we have all our checks and balances. Everything's on point. So, you know, you're not just with a project or a company that has been doing it the right way for a whole year. You're also a part of a marketing machine that's going to bring you guys that exposure that you guys deserve, 100%. So a lot comes with being with XPX, and a lot comes with being with SD, honestly. You guys get a lot of support. We've been seeing that with Feck Token and Noma. They've been killing it. And that's what the whole gorillas do. I mean, you guys see all the gorillas that welcome to the jungle, the ape tanks. Any project can pull up. Anybody can go there and get some of that, you know, recognition, get some of that exposure. And I think that's pretty cool. The only properties you should be looking at are an XPX office. Man, it's got to be somewhere relaxing for all of us, man. I'm telling you. Like, you know, when it comes to overhead and stuff like that, it better be a win-win. it better be on super point. I want bells and whistles. I want the whole thing. But here we go, man. What else are we looking at, fam? Should we open a card pack? Well, we got I don't know, almost 1,000 people live with us today on YouTube, X, Rumble. We're on live on a bunch of things. We're having fun. 3 days away from XPX's anniversary. Very, very bullish. Let's go ahead and open one of these cards. Let's take an intermission break together, fam. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark. You guys know we've been opening these cards right here, trading cards, which are absolutely amazing because, like I said, history repeats itself. We had our moment with Pokemon cards. Well, now instead of Pokemon cards, they are cryptocurrency cards, fam. That's what's going on. And you better be able to pay attention to these patterns. They might not always be the same patterns, but they have a rhyme and reason to them. I swear, life is very poetic. It's super romantic. Oh my God, life is so romantic. It loves to have these little things like, remember the Pokemon cards? Remember baseball cards? It's like, when the new thing comes out, don't even ask no questions. If everybody's collecting it and that's the new thing, the trend is your friend. Whether it's collecting Pokemon cards or they switch it to crypto cards, or, you know, when it went from baseball cards to football cards, from football cards to, I don't know what else it went to. Okay, let's leave that little tab on there so we don't. Okay, here we go. We got it open. And I just ripped it off. I said I want to keep that tab on there. All right. But let's pull it out. We're going to pull it out. Woo! Let's see. We got some crypto Visa cards. These are awesome. I want you guys to check them out. Maybe we can get eventually where they start hooking us up, the cardsmiths, and opening some of these cards up. But here we go. It's a great way for education and for people to check it out. We're here for the holographics, but we got Black Lotus. The Black Lotus holds the distinction as being one of the most, if not the most, expensive non-sports CG game cards in the world. First appearing in the limited edition MTG Alpha set, the power of the cards was quickly recognized by players and subsequently banned from official play within a few years. Highly guarded copies of this card have sold for as much as $3 million at auction. We might be holding a $3 million card right here. Maybe not this one. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh, you know what's so cool? We got another holo, but what's nice, we know this one already, the bear market one. We have number 33 out of 50 of them. So this is like how these packs come with this. Everybody's getting the bear market card, but we have number 33 out of all of them, which is super exciting because who knows? It could be the next Black Lotus or something. You guys know what the bear market is. And here we go. We got another holographic, which we covered this one yesterday, but we got another one. This is how we start to trade them. We got the Ethereum one. You guys know the smart contracts. Very nice. We're going to open another pack because we got one of these already, but this is how trading goes. Now I can trade the one that's a little bit higher, right? This is number 13. I would have to check the other one. And then we'll trade that one. We've gotten the BTC card. See this BTC card? Nice. We've had that one before. We haven't gotten a holographic one. And we got a Dogecoin card, which is cool, right? A little Dogecoin. Very cool. Nothing shiny though. We got our one Ethereum card. We could trade that one because we have one already. We got 2 holographic Ethereum cards. So we're good on those, right? We got 2 of those. That's how the trading happens. You save those together. Oh man. All right. Let's go and open another pack. Let's have some fun together. I got some special exclusive packs once we run out of this box. Some that are just like, they were just expensive. It was just like one of these, but, you know, possibly guaranteed to have something pretty cool in it. I think they were like $70 a piece just for like one pack, but whatever. You know, we're in the spirit of the moment, BTC conference. So I'm sharing my BTC conference fun with you guys, man. I love rocking with you guys. I really do. I love what we get to do and have fun. Here we go right here. Ooh. This is a tough one right here. This one, what do we got right here? We got Bill Gates, this guy. You guys know Bill Gates. I can't believe he's in here. Here we go. We got Bill Gates. So let's see what they say about this guy. Bill Gates, an American programmer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist, co-founder of Microsoft Corporation in 1975. The company has led significant advancements in personal computing when it began licensing the MS-DOS. I wonder how he came up with that name. Operating system to International Business Machines Corporation's IBM in the mid-1980s. As a result of success, Microsoft and Gates have held the title of world's richest man from 1995 through 2017. That's not true, man. The oil money's the richest. Don't let these people lie to you. I hate little lies like that. Like that's cap, bro. The oil money people has been rich since the oil. That's black gold. Like stop the cap. Bill Gates is not the richest. That you want to tell the Saudis that. Go tell the Saudis that. Go tell one of these one of those kings that. I doubt it. We got Ruby right here. We got no holographic in this pack, fam. We're gonna have to open another one. Ooh, whoa. Maybe we got something. Maybe we got something. I don't know. Okay, we got the Ruby. Fine. We're looking for the good stuff. We got a purse right here. It's not holographic, but this is looking weird right here. What is this? It could be. Barksky? Ruff, ruff. What? It's kind of holographic. His name is holographic. I wonder if this counts as a holographic one. Even the back on currency is holographic. It says Bansky, which is on here. It says Barksky because there's a dog Barky, but it's that artist Bansky that his art goes for like a lot of money. Is an anonymous British street artist known for his distinctive stenciling technique and subversive artwork. Bansky's work, which often carries political and social commentary, appears unexpectedly on streets, walls, and bridges in public places worldwide. Notable work include Girl with Balloon in 2002, Pulp Fiction 2002, and Nepal. We remember that one that has what? Oh, I'm not deleting them. No, I'm not deleting any of the comments. I don't think they're being deleted, fam. I wouldn't even do that. The only comments if I delete a comment, I block the person altogether. Like if somebody kills the vibe, but no, would not. Also, super chat's not working. Try it out. But here goes a Bansky piece of art. I think this one's special, fam. There's very little holographic, but right there you can see it. There's some hollow. No, bro, I'm not blocking any of that. I honestly think maybe it's just Restream or maybe YouTube or something, but the only people I've ever banned is like when people are just being irritating. I don't like wasting my time like going back and forth with people crying and stuff, you know? Like if you guys see I pull up, how consistent am I having a great day with you guys, you know, on a regular basis? Like I'm doing this life experience thing no matter what with you guys. I'm imparting crypto no matter what. I'm going to do it having a good time. Like I'm not going to be all, you know, like some people try to. We're going to open another card. Is it numbered? It was number 13, but it wasn't numbered like that one bear market card. That's why I don't know if it's that special, but it is hollow somewhat. AD, you love cards like I do, bro, because you ask all the right. Let's open another pack, fam. Is that cool? You guys mind if we open another pack? I'm in the vibe right now with you guys. We got over 1,000 people live with us. I mean, I'm vibing with you guys right now. Hopefully you guys don't mind. You know, we got an extended stream. We're pulling up on 2 hours. Hopefully this is a great way for you guys to start your week, have some fun together, talk about our favorite projects. Super chat's not working, unfortunately, and I didn't ban any of the Jerry people, so no. And all the Jerry people have been having fun, so no. And I know the mods haven't, because the mods wouldn't do that. Like the mods that are here, they're Chads. I mean, they're super Chads. They're people from XPX, and we know how to roll, man. Yeah, we just had a super chat from Profit Bear. It was a membership thing. So we got another Bitcoin card. We've had this one. This one's number 1, though, but it's not hollow, man. I think the Bitcoin card, if you get a holographic one, it's got to be one of the ones that come with some money or something like that. Here we go. We got Euclid. Okay. Referred to as the father of geometry, was an ancient Greek mathematician whose treatise, elements, and foundational text is in a study of geometry and mathematics, laying the groundwork for what is known as Euclidean geometry. Euclid used a systematic approach to mathematical proofs and methods of logical deduction that shaped the future of logic, math, and science. I mean, we're talking about cryptography, fam. So Euclid's up in here. Look at him, looking all special, looking like a wise man. All right, we got this card before, but we didn't have a holographic. This one's a little bit hollow, which is interesting. It's number 22 out of them, but it's a uniquely different type of hollow. It's the Sam Bankman card. You see the shininess? So now we got the shiny version of it. Went the holographic one. It's pretty cool. I like it. Let's look at the other ones. Oh my God, this Bitcoin card. So this is probably what it has to look. We got these already. The orphan block, which we learned what that's about. Great way for people to get some education. That's the orphan block. And then this is the Bitcoin card, which we have this one already. We don't have it special, though. Let's open up another pack. I'm into opening up pack mode. And then we'll save the exclusive ones for another day. I think we got one more pack to open in this box. We might as well just have fun. We got a killer stream going on right now. We're having a lot of people pull up. Jerry the Turtle, everybody spam the chat. Let me see if you guys are being able to post, man. I don't want you guys feeling like that. That's not what this channel's about. It could just be some kind of YouTube glitch or something like that. Somebody send a $1 super chat, see if it works. It don't got to be a lot, just see if it works. I don't know what's going on with it. But let's open the last pack, and then we'll save the other 2 exclusive packs. That's what they call it. I didn't give the names like that. But we'll open those exclusive packs maybe tomorrow. And we'll have some fun together. Let's open this pack up, man. I love these things. We'll get more of these, man. We'll definitely, as Series 5 comes out, we'll get some more of these. We're a part of it now. It's a wrap. Let's go. Oh man, it's Bill Gates. I'm not too fond of the guy. We got oil, which is important. These are the real rich people, the oil money people. Don't let nobody tell you differently. And then we got, this card looks bullish, bro. This card is 1896 $5 educational note. I like this one. There goes the super chats there, working fam. How cool does this one look? This looks like the Archangel Michael. Oh, dude, this looks... I might have to send this one to Profit Bear. Profit Bear, this card must belong to you, bro. This is I'm not sure who this is. It just says educational note. 1896 $5 educational note. I don't know where this is from. It says five silver dollars. I've never seen this one before, but it literally looks like the Angel Michael, or maybe I'm wrong, but let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see a sword, so definitely not. But I'm definitely going to look into this one. This one, I mean, look at the back. Zero, that's all it says. $5 note. Okay. Yeah, my bad. It was probably something to do with YouTube, fam. And I appreciate the super chats and you guys pushing that through and testing it out for me. Much love and respect, fam. I'm here for all of you guys. We got a holographic Bill Gates card. We'll probably be sending this one out to somebody. Like I said, this he likes to do too many tests that I'm not too fond of, man. He likes to play God sometimes, I don't like that idea. You guys can hate me for that, whatever. He should just stick to computers and programming, right? Not getting a bunch of mosquitoes to have a bunch of stuff and come get us. This guy, you got to be careful with that guy, man. So here we go, man. We got some good cards. We'll be giving away that Bill Gates holographic card at some point. Somehow we'll figure out how to do that. Saphir had a good point. We might even be able to do this on our Just Shop Crypto store coming soon. I think with the team that we have, the resources that we have, will be more than possible to do this because honestly got one of the most bullish teams in the space. Shout out to Ali, shout out to Marlon, shout out to David. 1 second. There we go. All right. Got everybody pulling up. Yeah, I Prophet Bear, you agree with me, right? I don't like, dude, just stick to programming. Stop trying to, like, you're already rich. Like, if you're bored, make a new computer, make something new. Get out of the realm of the guise of pretending like you're doing it for the greater. No, you just want to play God. If you wanted to do the greater good for the humanity, you would just use your money and make it better, right? Not trying to do it like under the guise of these mosquitoes are coming. It just, I don't know. We're not going to get into that right now. Maybe we'll do a show for that. I'm sure we'll get some kind of strike on our YouTube channel, but it's whatever. It's the truth, you know? If he wanted to help out, he has a lot of money. He could help out. He could divvy up his money and do some kind of stimulus or something like that. Stop trying to make it seem like you're helping out, you know, with cures and stuff. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not. Those are rich people too bored, and you get into the point where buying stuff doesn't help no more. Playing God is the only satisfaction that they get, and I'm not with that at all. So shocked to see him in there. He said my tinfoil hat is on. I mean, hey, you know what's crazy? It sucks that we have to be looked at like we should have a tinfoil hat session where I actually wear a tinfoil hat. And we'll go through it and have some fun. We'll probably get crazy views because people pull it up and be like, what the heck? This guy has a tinfoil hat. All right, we do card series, Just Shop Crypto, where we have 5 to 10 projects per pack. All the communities will buy the packs, and it will be beneficial for all. I love that, man. I love that. Saphir, we're definitely going to get together, and we can see how we can hash this out because there is something there for all of us to really make something happen. And that's what Just Shop Crypto is all about. It's about cross-pollination and bringing. That's why it's not just called merch, crypto, stop, whatever, something, or XPX merchy merch. No. Just Shop Crypto, because we want to be able to pivot when the time is right to do things like what Saphir is talking about, possibly other things, right? I'm not going to say that right now. I'm not going to say that, but other things, right? You guys know what comes with merch a lot of times, right? What product comes with merch a lot in the crypto space? Let's have some fun. What is usually tied to merch? You guys are gonna get this one right away. I know you guys are in the space too much, but let's see what the crypto prices are looking like. Oh, nice little bounce off the 50. Look, see that? How that 50 is really strong. Okay. That 15-minute chart is really good. Let's go to BTC. It moves everything. Still $108,500. Very bullish momentum. I could see it filling this gap at some point. But look, even on the 5-minute chart, it bounced right off the 50 and went right back up. So BTC is holding really strong. Still a 15-minute chart way above the 50 moving average. It could come down and find it. And NFTs. He said coins. He said feet. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. Oh my God. All right, let's regroup, man. Where are we at right now? Where are you guys at right now? You guys understand this is where we're at, right? This is where we're at right now. We're the builders. We're the early adopters. Let's have fun in this space. Let's be the first churches. Let's be the first RWA projects like Noma Token. Let's be the first, empire of payments like XPX. We have Prophet Bear with the churches. Let's be these innovators that are making it happen for when all this other stuff starts to happen. TGDM was on the BTC card. It was a robot on there. Oh my God, we got another heat advisory, fam. 105 degrees, excessive heat warning. Sheesh, man. It was so hot yesterday. Oh my God. Jumping in the pool, fam. That's what we got to do. When it's that hot, 105 degrees, it's like, what? Who said it can get that hot? Man, what else do you guys want me to look at? We got a killer stream, man. We're live for 2 hours. What else are we looking at, fam? What are we buying? What are you guys doing? I mean, 2-hour mark, we're good. Is that what we got for everybody? We got $500 giveaways. We got people pulling up. We got Jerry the Turtle with the super chats. We got Jesus Coin with the members and the super chats. We got Noma Token about to buy their first property, really bringing some more credibility to SD. I mean, nobody can take that away. So, you guys, Rico raising the temperatures, man. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. So very early, man. When you think about what they're doing, Noma, and sitting at 582 market cap, looking really good, fam. Looking really, really good. And I want to be able to do that for them. So if anybody even asks, like, how are you going to do the revenue share? I'm like, bam, here you guys go. That's how we're going to do it. So go get a bag of Noma, right? Just like that. So I love seeing this being built out. I love seeing everything that's going on with the projects going really hard. And I truly believe that it'll be the projects that bring the hype to SD. Feg Token already did the hard work as far as building it out. I think it's up to the projects and the gorillas as far as community members and the team to support the projects and make the projects bring in the hype. Whether it's Penguin Token over here at 50K market cap, doing donations to the Penguins. Let's go check out their X account. Let's go see what the Pinguinos are doing. Los Pinguinos. The Penguins are in a space right now. I guarantee this man's talking about SD right now. Look at this. Space Penguin Hangout and shill your coin. Number 35. What? Pull up to the Penguins. Maybe we'll end the stream and go over there and show them a bunch of numbers where they're like, what the heck is going on? Right? So really, really cool. We're currently having a 50% liquidity to market cap ratio. We balance our pool in a calculated manner before full launch in order to deter manipulation. That's what it's all about. You got to have a liquidity pool. That's what everybody needs to look for. Like, you guys need to go through the motions and see that all the time. I love Teresa's laugh, right? You guys know Teresa's laugh? Ha ha! Ha ha! If we go join Teresa's the Space Penguins, I guarantee at some point he'll laugh, and I love it because it's him. It's like ha ha ha. That's. I think he's got even Space Penguin girl. Where she's been around him enough where she's got a little bit of that ha ha ha. I love that. I'm like, these guys are awesome. But yeah, shout out to them. This is what we need. Am I going to be doing the charity stuff like Penguin's going to be doing? No, they have it down pack, right? That's what they're doing. So I want to be here to help them out as well, facilitate these transactions and really create some of that hype. They have their run up, of course, going up to what seemed like 100K and then pulled back, but it wouldn't take much to get this thing going again. And I mean, he's shilling every day. He's grinding every single day. They're working nonstop every single day. So I would definitely keep an eye on these projects that have community members and dev teams that are pulling up nonstop, because that really says a lot. I mean, this chart's looking good on Noma Token. They got 80% stake too. That's bullish. Let's go to the X account. That's what we didn't check. Do a proper show for my man, Mr. Mo. At Noma Chain, let's see what they got coming out. Gift a bag of Noma to everyone, beloved father. Nice. And you see, like, XPX is everywhere. Here we go. Noma Token, $5,700. When was this? The 15th? Nice. Yesterday. Nice little buy came through. Gains more exposure. Very nice. Very, very nice. Kenya Blockchain and Crypto Conference, powered by Binance. Very, very bullish, fam. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Getting the word out there, getting the exposure. And that's pretty cool that they can get everybody together and get that exposure to Noma Token. Like I said, they're the ones over there. Who are they? I'm not over there. They're over there. And that's what we got. We got Duncan. We got the whole team over there talking about what they're doing with Noma Token. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. So very, very bullish and looking very, very good. Yeah, right here. Fag Holder right here. Shout out to him as well. Give him a follow back, of course. Fellow gorilla. It's even in his thing. Tech enthusiast, crypto lover, XPX, Noma SD, Feg Token holder, RWA, Smart DeFi. It's going to be all of us that bring the exposure to Feg Token and the SD project that it deserves. So let's push together for Noma. Let's push together for, the Space Penguins doing their spaces. Let's push together for really SD, fam. And let's make some of the FOMO happen. Like I said, a lot of the guys doing a lot of great stuff for Noma Token right here. Real potential, rise and shine. I've been seeing the whole Feg team really push really hard on Noma Token, and I think it's a great idea to be able to get that Here goes Robbie right here, of course. It's noticeable. You guys can see it, the RTR, all of them. So it's good because they're going to be the ones who bring in the African market. Who else is going to do it? Is Feg Token going to Africa? You know, is anybody else going over there to do that? That's who's going to do it. So the best thing to do is support the people who actually have the passion, the people who have the know-how. Here goes Duncan right here. Robbie and Duncan doing their thing over here. So right there. These are going to be the people to bring everybody in. I mean, Robbie's over there as well. These are going to be the people that bring people into SD and Smart DeFi and potentially to buy you know, things off of SD. It's not going to be anybody else. The homie Pokey, Kooky Pokey? Who's that? Who's that? All right, very, very bullish, very, very bullish. As you guys can see, I got Noma even up on the ticker. You know, some big collaboration. Like I said, when you get associated with XPX, there's a lot of exposure that comes automatically. You know, Noma Token is here on a live stream with over 1,000 viewers, over 1,200 viewers. We're headed towards 1,300. So, you know, this is what happens, and we're much more than just a payment solution. We are a marketing machine, fam. When it comes with the YouTube channel and everything we're doing, everything that we push, even the main X account has 219 people listening to it. So this is a marketing machine for your project to get serious exposure. We're talking to Joe from Kosha. If you guys come over here, I'll give him a shout out. Kosha.lol. They're also going to be using our payroll feature and the back end to facilitate the transactions. I've been on a couple Zoom calls with him, talking to him about some alpha and everything like that. You guys know that he hosts his spaces with how many people tuned in? 1,800. So what happens? He starts telling people like, hey, the way I do my stuff is through XPX. Noma Token says, hey, the way we do our revenue share, unlike other RWA projects that never talk about how they're going to do it, they just say that they're going to do RWA, but nobody ever asked, like, how are you guys going to pay out, right? Right here. This is how we continue to get that exposure, whether it's through Kosha.lol, whether it's through Profit Bear, maybe, you know, the church and everything like that, through his Noma coin. We are here to help the back end from one of your own and a project that has proof of work. We've been here for a year already. So it's not like you're risking your credibility, your brand, or anything with something that's going anywhere. If anything, you get instant exposure, instant tools, and that's what you want. That's what you want. You said that's what it's all about, LOL. Word of mouth, there's no better marketing. I completely agree. And that's why we got people like Joe, because imagine, you know, 1,800, we don't even have to be in this space, Mr. Mo. There's going to be times that we're not even in this space. And when people ask him, or when he's talking about Kosha.lol and how they're doing everything, and they're in Maryland, they got to do everything the right way. We have everything set up for them to do it the right way. They're going to be able to do that. That is huge right there. We don't even have to be in some of these spaces, and there'll be 1,800 people listening on how the way that they do it, right? And how are they going to do it? The best way to do it, honestly, is through XPX. And not just because we know how to do it, but because you would get crazy amount of marketing. So that's what it's all about. We're building out for the space, for the whole space. We knocked it out the park at the Bitcoin conference. We definitely used the heck out of our industry pass. Shout out to Dabatola, which he's getting his gold card from XPX, because I was hanging out with Dabatola the whole first day. When you guys see Dabatola around, give him a big hug, a crypto hug, and let him know I said what's up, because this man really looked out for me, honestly. Like, a lot of you guys know, I was in a motorcycle accident, and, you know, I got this cane that I got to walk with. You guys seen it at the Bitcoin conference and stuff like that from that bike wreck. But Dabatola really looked out, and it was like, when I was getting an Uber, he was like making me sit where it was like the most comfortable spot. And I just love him for that, like, honestly. And he checked up on me the next day, and, you know, he's getting his gold card. A lot of their friends got their gold card. And Dabatola has some amazing spaces, fam. I need you guys to understand that there's so many cross-pollination that's going to come in the form of people talking about XPX, because we're actually providing these things. And that's what we got to do at this Bitcoin conference. We got to show up. We got to show people the gold card in action. We got to make new friends. We've onboarded quite a few people. That's why we got a lot of new holders, because even prior to the Bitcoin conference and getting there, it was already building up, and I was onboarding people. There's so much coming for everybody, and so many collaborations. So whenever you guys see Dabatola live, or you guys see Genzio Media live, make sure you guys go over there, let them know that Rico sends much love and respect. He's an absolute Chad, not only in the space, but also in real life. He's a real one, and you guys don't want to fade the real ones in the space. You guys also don't want to fade the empire that's being built X pays X. You know, that's the Satoshi Nakamoto paper, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. And we make sure that we incorporated the fundamentals of what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is all supposed to be about, and that is payments, everybody. So while everybody's mining their Lambo out of a meme coin, while everybody's getting their new yacht or their island vacation out of the next pump fund token, we're going to be here providing the pickaxes and shovels so you guys can actually buy your ticket to the Bahamas, so you can actually, you know, use your gold Visa card at the Bahamas and incorporate payments everywhere via XPX around the whole world. And right now we're just doing businesses and projects, but I think a lot of people will really wish that they can go back in time, because there'll be a moment where the end goal of XPX, banking the unbanked, will come to life, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that. It will be a monumental moment to know that, hey, the majority of a country is using us, X pays X, peer-to-peer, to make sure that payments can happen via cryptocurrency. We are those guys. We are those men and women doing it. We are the community. We are the team. And we got 1 year under our belt in 3 days. So thank you guys very, very much for supporting us over this year. Looking forward for you guys to support us for the next year and the year after that. We're not going anywhere. And if we're going somewhere, we're going to the moon, fam. So strap on your moon boots, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me, fam. I'm going to end it right here. No more projects. Crazy stream, about 1,300 people live. That warms my heart to see everybody pull up and all the sharing. Saphir, you're a real one, bro. I got nothing but love for you, bro. Anything I can do, you let me know. Let's take this thing all the effing way, okay? Let's have some fun. You guys enjoy the rest of your guys' Monday. What a great start to the week. And much love and respect. You guys know I have a hard time saying goodbye to you guys, but that's why I like to say later, fam. So like, comment, subscribe. If you guys can't do that, make sure you guys continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you